me see if this updates in chat. Oh my god, my bad. No, you're good. It's not you, it's me. But also, okay, yeah, there we go. Wait, it messed up the title. I'll adjust it later, I guess. But I thought I changed it in streamer bot. That's fine. That is going to be a future me thing. Future me issue. Let's see, or I can maybe change it now. Let me see here. Okay, cool. Yeah, updated it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. YouTube's up, but it says want to stop? Yeah. Okay, we should be good though. Zen browser and Florp. I actually know of Florp. Oh, interesting. Because you like the customization. Oh, now hold on. Because I'm not going to lie to you. Between me and you, I am absolutely... Well, I don't know. It's like I'm getting tired of Chrome, but it's the profile thing. Literally, that's it. Because I'm not trying to log in and out of accounts over and over again. And literally, I bounce between many. Like, I bounce between my own one alt, then like Andromeda Arcade's terminal velocities. Let's go. Isaiah's gonna get banned on YouTube. Is that it? I think that's it. I think that's it. Do 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 do. Okay. Dang, Master. Yeah, that's also real. Damn. Hey, well, GG's. Can you even undo that? Whoa, I just realized this thing is tanky, huh? Firefox will let you log into so many accounts at once with the container tabs or profiles. I don't know. I don't use those features. I looked into it once.
Behold, the vendor style.
And it didn't seem like there was anything on there, but... You throw your remaining your important? Right.
Yeah, I did it! Stats updated.
Yeah, like I actually want to peek right now. Like, what accounts do I have on here? Oh, yes. Yep. AA, TV, and then 2 of my own. So, like, if not Chrome, what would you use? Nothing. I'll be honest. Like, again, I used to use Opera, and then Opera switched to being Chromium-based. And then, you know, they came out with, like, Opera GX, which is a little more heavily so Chromium-based and so on and so forth. And I just... It's just another heavy process like Google Chrome already is. So I'd rather just stick with the main evil. If that makes sense. Dang it. Okay, I gotta just look over everybody's stuff at some point very soon and just... Oh, can't use that either. We're just gonna have to use fire. Yeah. Juicy organ? Is that what these things are called? Because I'm not even gonna... I see. Really? Okay, well, we're back to these two. Oh, someone need to test that to figure it out? Yeah, that's real. Let's go. That's real. Everybody's got wind. Safari's the worst one. Hey, real. Oh, I actually should have hit this one. That's alright. Thanks to Firefox and its forks. Yeah. It's very sad.
Useless.
Makes you wonder how much money is involved in that, because I'm like, did Google like buy all of y'all out, and that's why you know what I mean? Like, what convinced everybody to freaking start putting their browsers on Chrome stuff? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. There's an open source donation funded by a funded browser that's been worked. Ladybird. Oh, interesting. Huh. Hey, I will absolutely tap in and see what's up. I would absolutely tap in on that one, because anything that will not murder my computer or contribute as heavily, because, you know, into murdering my computer, that would be nice. Yeah. Be real nice. Oh, this thing's dead. Damn, GG's. Never mind. Oh, okay, swing and a miss. But besides that, ain't great. Yeah.
Targets eliminated. Move
yeah,
out.
browsers today compared to early 2000s, they ain't it. They ain't it.
It's powerful. We must take
powerful enemy. Exercise caution.
I'm not mad. We're gonna, well, actually, what does light speed like? Okay, got it. Sure. Happy moisturization Monday. Now, hold on. What's going on here, Jordan? Hi, Jordan. Is there really a difference between browsers? These days, not really, but there were for a time. Yes. Hi, cat. W Unicorn, you're up.
Here I go.
You're up.
Let's get him. I'll assist.
So essentially,
My turn. There.
Most browsers you'll come across these days, Leaf, actually use the same, like, I guess, source code or like engine, you can more or less say, being the same one that Google Chrome is based off of. That's why we're saying like Chromium this, Chromium that. And one thing that Chromium-based browsers are notorious for these days is running up your computer's like CPU or processor. Like it for whatever reasons like consumes a lot. Like if I were to hold on, let me see something.
Ready to go whenever.
Hi Tino, how you doing? How you be? We're gonna lurking. Love you all though. Love you too. So like, look at this. You're gonna see yourselves, I suppose, and you're also gonna see the YouTube canvas. So here's my Google Chrome, right? Or sorry, here's my Google Chrome. Here's my task manager. Do you see all of this in Chrome? This like all stacks. It all makes up the whole at the top here. But like this right here, all stacks. Okay. And like, you know, I wish it was simple math. Like, oh, does he have multiple tabs up? Like, yes, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tabs. And that is 17 different whatevers that it's reading. And it probably includes things like extensions and probably some other background processor nonsense that it's doing. You know what I mean? So yeah. So like, and it fluctuates like crazy. So it's like, come on now. Browsers have a separate tab per process because if one of them crashes, the rest stay open. Yeah, and it makes sense. But like, there's definitely some excess in here or something because like, hello? Like it's nuts. It's nuts. And so that those all like added up, of course, especially after years go by and you've like maybe done things to personalize your browser, or again, like, you know, you're somebody who holds multiple tabs at once. And it's just overall not good. And like nowadays, like all of these browsers have that issue because they're all based on the same engine. It's dumb. They weren't all like that. And now some of the ones that have been around for a while, like Firefox, which we were talking about.
We'll be turning right up ahead. Ulster's not much further from here.
They're kind of hiccuping now. Me with 12 tabs open, yeah. Would you use a ton of RAM and less on optimizing too? It's not just the browser. Yeah. No, yeah, that's what the heck. That's facts, actually. When you boot up right, was 1 tab max for me, bro. Before I got the RAM upgrade, listen, I had to close my browser. I had to be like, yeah, no, listen, we're not having this. We're not having this at all. You all see Nazman going 70 tabs? That drives me nuts. Hey, listen, that man is crazy, but also he's definitely got the PC to manage that. Okay, you missed one of them. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to switch up the
Charging.
what's it called? Orbits. I'm gonna look into that after this fight, actually. Damn, the crit is crazy. And 10 on your work PC? Yeah, that's wild. One more pages aren't just pages anymore, but many applications running their own code. Yeah, that too. Websites are built differently now too. That's smart.
Continue.
That is smart as hell, actually, Astra. Yeah, but I hope that makes sense, Leaf. It's got a built-in tab unloader. Oh, that's mad nice, actually. I wonder if there's an extension that. Well, actually, I guess yeah. Astra just kind of said so, to be honest. And I imagine that there's one like that for Chrome. It would be dang nice. Yeah, look at this, bro. I've been kind of schmooving in this game, and I've been ignoring these. We're just gonna kind of toss whatever on for now. But can I see view arts? Need to shoot airstrike nemesis arrow. Okay, I think it's because of Sirius, right? Yeah. Okay. All that new? Yeah, it's time for real. Because, holy smokes. There's this fighting sheep monster in this joint. Wait. Really? They fried you for 2 hours? Now, hold on. First of all, what difficulty were you playing on? And two, why? Thank you for telling me, because now I know to freaking avoid it. What are you talking about? Low key. We're gonna put that there. I will put break one on here. What does shield breaker do? Sure. I feel like we need to get like a golden sphere going, have some space in our arsenal. Sure. Unless the manifest v3 code tab unloaders like it did ad block. Okay, there should still be tab unloaders on Chrome. Blessed. Hard or very hard, but it's slightly unavoidable. Don't tell me that, bro. Well, actually, I guess I shouldn't be too worried because you said you playing on hard or very hard. Listen, I'm over here on easy or very easy. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll be okay. I hope. Yeah, no, we'll be fine. What does Deva give you? Probably just Soul Blare. Soul Blare Chrono Drive. Okay. When boosting accuracy up to 50% is beautiful. Bro, do you see it? Watch us still whiff. That being said, yeah, I guess Yuna was kind of missing earlier, huh? So that's gonna help, I'm sure. We also gotta get around to upgrading some of these slots. Oh shoot, we made it a 4? We're on 4, Joe. We're on freaking 4. And we're still over here looking for you to start 1. Like, I don't know what we're talking about here, bro. I don't know what we're truly saying. Hi, Joe. Hope you're doing well, yo. It's good seeing you. Hope your weekend was solid. Hope you're doing fantastic, brother. Movement for Kurt, huh? Actually, maybe we'll give you leg breaker. Where's Reen? That man is cooked. Off in somebody's basement right now, bro. It's looking mad wild for the boy. Nightmare, you say? Actually, hold on. Because what was I looking at? Oh, okay, never mind. We're good. Don't do this to me, man. Look, I'm just saying, it might be your time. You also have leg breaker on. Okay. Yo. Okay, and then you also come with... Okay, cool. It's Shanti. I know you've been in here for a little minute on me. You caught me in the middle of a yap. I hope you're doing good. Thanks for swinging by. Yeah, you mean still in shackles? Yeah, he is. Yo, Isaiah's actually... Hold on. Pause. Isaiah's keeping up and paying attention. Let me freaking find out. Hold on. I'm chilling. Hell yeah, as you do. How was the weekend, Shanti? I'm going after you. You go after you. That's mad disrespectful. Not the blind.
Yeah.
W classwork. We're up. Damn. Yeah, what Asher said. That man is vanished.
Here I go.
Okay, yeah, nice. Very nice. I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Now.
I probably should use more than just, I don't know, the arts, but I just feel like everything's gonna weave me. Let's see. Oh, yeah, like that. Alright, man.
My turn.
I'm gonna try again. Yep. Okay, say less. Loki been invested since the Emperor got popped? Yeah, that's valid. Ooh. Yo, this man's about to die. Be easy. Ooh, so I'm gonna miss. Embarrassing. Damn. A little bit disrespectful, but that's alright. So Yuna would probably benefit in the future from a cast 1 if we get that going again. But okay.
Well,
Was watching the scene back over the weekend. What a time. Bruh. Because I was really on the edge of my seat. Like, somebody's gonna get shot today. And show enough. I do not need that. Do we not have just... Oh, okay, hold on. I need to make another adjustment that I did not think about. Quartz. What do we want to give this to? Actually, let me see. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Okay, that's that. Probably you. For now. You're the greatest of all time. You don't need it. So we're gonna do this. Yeah, and then, because I realized just now we don't have tier. Granted, I think that's my fault for like basically giving everybody the same subquarts. So that's on me.
Good break.
How are you liking the new desk? Let me tell you something, Lexi. I'm cooked. That being said, well, actually, it's not even for me. I had to rebuild my my girlfriend's desk from her apartment, and it was a time. How you doing? How you be? Can we get a shout out, please, for Rockstar Lexi? Y'all, TZ rated into Lexi, and I was greeted by the most beautiful Sonic alerts I've ever seen in my freaking life. I've been inspired.
Ready to go.
Lexi is also a speedrunner of a multitude of retro games, big retro gamers. So Joe, if you're not already tapped in with Lexi, actually, Joe, you like, or sorry, young Joe after work, not Tiki Joe. Well, honestly, both low key. Go ahead and tap in. I meant to check out this direction. And also big Marvel Rivals gamer. So like tap in for real. You will not be disappointed. Harlock, what's going on? How you doing? How you be? Me Felix are the go for sure. Don't you come in here and lie to me. And I ran the wrong way. Okay. And got shot in the face and you're like, where's Joe? I knew it. Yeah, that was a real reaction. That was a real reaction. Joshua Bright is no mercy. That scared me. Joshua Bright has entered the chat. Listen to me. We do not utter his name. We do not. Really get the daytime switch time? True. And I'm glad you're doing all right. Happy to see it. Happy to hear it. Zero order, you say? Sure.
Scatter your foes! Light speed flash!
I appreciate that heavy, man. Let's continue. He said Sonic sound effects, Sonic alerts, Sonic-based alerts, like genuinely beautiful. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, when I was sitting here the other day and I was telling y'all like I wanted to get a refresh because I've been using the same ones for like years, right? I was like, I've got like a vision on how I want to like elevate them. And then I met Lexi and I was like, this is exactly like this is the kind of thing or kind of direction I wanted to look in.
Very well.
I'm a teeny bit of a lurker there when I can catch them. Hell yeah. I do know she's on kind of late.
Arcus,
so that's fair.
Activate.
At least late for us. Yeah, no, I appreciate you, Harlock. You mentioned Joshua got you jump scared. Listen, I get that much closer to crashing out at the mention of Joshua Bright. It's true. Wait. Okay, yeah. Because it wants me to go to the right over here. Okay, cool. We're going to run forward and see if it stops me. No, you want to scream? I do too? Yo. I can't wait for E to like find out what's up. Dang. North Ambria this way. Okay. Metro Gamer W? Yeah, Isaiah, tap in. You will not be disappointed at all. Yo, Lexi is a vibe. Yo, Khalil, what's going on, Chief? How you doing, IUB? How was your weekend? That man Khalil out here on Rematch and Rivals. I freaking see you. I'm good? Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, seeing y'all yap at each other and be cool and all that nonsense is just not that I expect anything different, especially from those of you here. But it's just so cool to see. Like, Charles, this was popping. I miss a rematch already. Brother, don't get me hyped, man. Because if we start talking about rematch, the vibe will shift quick, okay?
Very well.
The vibe will shift fast. Did you catch him more often for sure? Hey, listen, I know you'll pull up whenever you can. After getting your top secret clearance, work has been wild to say the least. Also on the game dev grind. Excellent. Honestly, I would have built up to asking you about that because I know you've been working at it. No, that's good stuff, yo.
Yeah.
Is your match going to be cosplay when it drops? All I'm going to say is it better be, but I do believe it is confirmed that it will be. Kinda in love with this enemy? This little goofball right here? I don't fault you. Homie looks like a giant teddy bear. Like, you definitely would want a plush of that monster. 100%.
Treasure located.
We cure you are. Yeah, no. Okay, next time I'm at an orbit station or in a place with one, I gotta look and see how many slots I can upgrade, because this is crazy. Appreciate the radar fire. Oh, yo, of course. Look. I was more than happy to. Literally, bro, like, I guess more so for Wills when I say this, but like, I mean, I can definitely say this part about you too. Giant crop muncher, by the way.
Let's go.
Y'all have been incredibly supportive of me in this space since we met. So literally, like, as the opportunity finally showed itself, the least I could do is pull up on you. You know what I mean? The least I could do, because I don't get to as often as I would like. I'm pulled in a lot more directions than I even realize sometimes, and so when I am able to sort of like pull up and, you know, celebrate you as you constantly pull up and like celebrate and share laughs and create memories and so on with me, like I'm more than happy to. More than happy to. Honestly, if we're up to me, I really would like raid multiple people at once when I end. You know what I mean? Like if I could somehow like be like, I'm going to force several tabs open on your device. We're raiding into every channel that I would love to support right now. Trust me, I would. Again, a Dragon Quest like at the moment? Ooh. Hopefully finishing it soon. Definitely want your way on any playtesting. Please do. Yeah. Just finished recreating an old school style ATB. Oh! You know, that's kind of like perfect in the capacity of I just recently played Chrono Trigger for the first time, Harlock. And I'm beyond in love. Yo, I got you, Khalil. Wait, hold on. Did you just eat and heal? Is that what this thing did? Hell no. Hell no. Hold on. Like a share chat, a share rate to go crazy? Yeah. Honestly. Like, would that kind of thing be possible? Like, probably not really, if we're honest, right? It kind of defeats the purpose of a number of things. But I would absolutely love to.
Very well.
We played the Switch 2 on Saturday.
There.
Take this!
What's it like being God's favorite? What's it like? This man, did Jordan come? Well, actually, he did come in here and say hi earlier. This man, Jordan vanished into the ether after saying hi, and then he came back and said, so I played the Switch too. Ain't no freaking way. Jordan, well, actually, you said it was good fun. What did you play on it? With a vengeance. Tino, do you see him, bro? Oh my God. Ooh, I want to fight. Not Jordan. I don't want to fight Jordan. I would never fight Jordan. But Nintendo, however, I want a box. I want to pull up on Nintendo and be like, hey, let me in, man. Lots. Mario Kart was super fun. Oh my God, he played Mario Kart, bro. Oh my God. Lexi, we gotta cook him. Donkey Kong 2, which surprised me since I don't normally like DK. This man played Donkey Kong 3 months before it even comes out, bro.
I did it!
Yo, I'm not gonna hold you, y'all. I'm putting my applications back into GameStop. I need to find a way in. Are they not doing a Switch 2 event in Canada? No, they are. I didn't get in.
I must train even more.
Otherwise, you think I'd be here if I got in? Listen to me. Nah, they didn't let me in. I think I put myself on like whatever wait list that they had, but I haven't seen anything in my email. So yeah. Get the job just for the Switch release and then deuces, and I promise you. And it's crazy, Kev, because I wouldn't even get a discount. I would not even get a discount. Well, actually, I technically would have gotten an employee discount off of Mario Kart or whatever other games I might buy. But the console itself, no, I'd be cooked. Just to say you're there, no, dead ass.
Sheep, we're in the sticks.
Those MK streams gonna go crazy with 24 players? Bruh, you're telling me. You're okay. Sarah, we gotta stop trying to shoot the little things that are just a little too short for us, okay? I need us to lock in. It's Monday, my dudes. Hi, Dean. What's going on? How you doing? How you be? How was your weekend? Hold on, Lexi. You know Dean? Don't let me find out that the world is that
Marcus,
small.
activate.
Actually, it makes sense though. Sonic fans. Sonic fans. Oh my god, of course you know freaking Dean. You got more RAM? How much RAM we talking? Are we overkilling it? Are we pulling a Felix win and getting 64 gigs of RAM that you don't actually need? More me, let's go. No, hold on, bro. You got the Nintendo Switch 2 in your hands already. We don't want, no, you can't come in here and do that. That's crazy. No, Jordan, I'm so happy you got in. On a real note, you and Machakes, actually, you and Machakes got in for that. I don't know when her play time was or would have been. Maybe this past weekend. But yeah, you're the only two I know of personally that actually got accepted or invited in. I play the Switch so I can do what I want. Oh hell no. I will catch a flight today. Hey, hold on. Where's Tim? Is this what you were talking about, bro? Tim, where is he? Kieran too? Fucking A. That man was just in here casually, huh? Memory is hella low. Actually, rocking 16. See, you say hella low. Listen to me, Dean. Listen to me, Dean. Listen to me. Listen to me. 16 gigs is supposed to be more than acceptable for systems today. Okay, it's them being developers and so on, not us. Okay, it's them, because I also was running 16 gigs. Okay. And now I'm up like quadruple that, bro, because they were playing too many games with me. Hi, Shady. How you doing? How you be? It's good seeing you. It's good seeing you. Hey. I really tried to attack them, by the way. Like, you see how I didn't even... Nah, some shady's going on here, bro. Some shady's going on here. Why, though? Because Tem told me earlier that he got done in by some freaking sheep. Okay? And so I really thought they were just enemies. You rock 128 gigs of RAM? Listen to me. That's insane. Are the Trails of Cold Steel yet? Okay, hold on. We need a slight restructuring of that, I think, because there's actually no way. Like you actually just like short-circuited my freaking brain. There's no way. Yeah, I can have everything open. That's sickening. You got 89 monitors or what? Swing me some RAM. Look, you're not getting it from me at this point. I would offer, but this man Harlock just said he's got 128 gigs. He's got something to spare. Ain't no freaking way. So this is Ulster. Rustic and quiet, just like my brother said. Yeah, shout out MJ. Just saying. No. Just saying. Hold on. Pause. There are two things here that are going wrong. Okay, because are the Trails of Cold Steel yet is not a question. Am I tripping, y'all? Like there's no way. And then you can't say you're just saying when you asked a question. You're just asking, not just saying. I'm going crazy. Low-key, you want to go up to 64 gigs of RAM? Look up what your motherboard or your system like can take, because I have an older motherboard, right? So I was like, you got to be very like careful about that. But still, Khalil, I got my 2 sticks of 32 gigs of RAM for like one I almost want to say like 120 to 150 ish, somewhere in that pocket. So genuinely, bro, like I think RAM is actually like cheaper than you might think. Like, so look into it. 100%. It was way better than I expected. Yeah, like it was. He's asking us the Trails of Cold Steel. You get it? Yeah, you would. You would, because you also speak in wingdings. What are we talking about here? Like, yo. Also, the Tronbon emote is so freaking cute. Holy smokes. You have a motherboard that you can only go up to the CPU you got it with. I see. But 1 gen newer than a BIOS flash, so there's no upgrading this with this hardware. Oh, that does actually suck. Damn. This man really has 128 gigs of RAM in his computer. I'm not gonna lie to you, we might have to fight. Oh, I just saw your DM, Tim. Hell nah. Hell nah. Say less. You're on DDR5? I see. I think I have to double check mine. Mine might be DDR4, but you're on DDR5. Yeah, say less. It's been around 9 months and you remember 100% they are indeed cheap. Yeah, I just saw what you sent me. Yeah, there's no way, dude. There's no way. Dude, Rustic? It's got more tumbleweeds than people. Being back here is somewhat nostalgic. Wait, she was here? You've been here before? Just for a short while. I came here on a covert mission during the Civil War. Damn it, man. We came to engage some former Jaegers that had escaped from the Noble Alliance forces. The old Class 7 happened to be here at the same time as I was. I wasn't there, but I heard you fought alongside Reed and the others. Really? I guess there's still a lot I don't know about the instructor. A lot of things happened during the Civil War. Jeez, even the little bunny was throwing her weight around. Hey, that's... Oh, snap. He found another student. Fine, I'll structure it properly for you. No, we're over it. Ain't no freaking way.
There. That should do it.
Came here and short-circuited my... Are the trails made of cold steel yet? Oh my god, this man left out a whole... That's not a restructuring. You made a whole new question. Shady. I'm going to handshake you into the sun. There's actually no freaking way. And no,
Still,
they're not.
Is it really okay for me to be here?
There. I can answer your question.
Should I be off fighting with everyone else?
Ivy, do not get clapped up, okay? This is not Tiki Joe's chat.
Huh? Class 7? Wait, Ash? What are all of you doing here?
Swear to God, you're a little demon instigator, okay? Now I'm dead. Nah, Joe, listen, I'm telling you right now, if they show up, they're not safe. I promise you. Like that's where my head is at right now because I'm tired and whatever. Look, this is not the day to mess with me, bro. I promise you. She says something sideways. It's on the spot. It's on the spot. I promise you. Oh, so this is the tavern your family runs. I've heard good stuff about it, but it's even cooler in person. It's great you were able to make it back home. Yeah, but it's not really fair to everyone else. I mean, Maya and Sydney still aren't back yet. Also, Lexi, I'm so sorry this is the first stream of mine you're watching, by the way. I'm deeply invested in the series. I don't know if you know anything about it, but all the same, happy you're chilling with us. You'll see other things soon, I'm sure. But if I can hook you on The Legend of Heroes, I'm not gonna lie to you, stocks are high. Like, I'm just... The investment, you know what I mean? The investment is high. Great first stream. Shut your ass up, please. I'll do it for you. Just give me the look. Say less. No clue, but having to be here, I appreciate you. I appreciate you like crazy. Reminds me of when I banned that one person. The only... Listen, you didn't even need to describe what the person looked like. You just need to say the one person. I already knew. Because they're the one person I think you've ever had to ban. Trails is the best first stream? Alright. Alright. You're also paying for 64 gigs with more than the vast majority of people need? True. 2.6 to 64 is crazy though. I mean, Maya and Sydney still aren't back yet. I don't think you need to worry about it, Sandy. Looks like Gustav made it back home after all. After this cutscene, I'll get into a brief explanation as to what the hell is going on. Oh yeah, there's that clown too, but like, I mean, come on now. We're like never gonna bring that person up, you know what I'm saying? And given the context of the conversation, you know. I'm sure that your parents were relieved to see you, Sandy. Huh, I sure hope so. That was a really nice thing to say, Allie. You're just getting more and more thoughtful. It's great to see you back with everyone, Ash. That's all you gotta say to me? Damn, talk about underwhelming. I'm a big boy. I'll get over it. Anyway, your neck of the woods seems to be getting pretty sketchy these days. Yeah, things have really taken a turn for the worse. It began right after all that Great Twilight thing. Mayor Matham used to be a really gentle person, but he's getting pretty pushy about the conscription. Might have to go back and see if they have a Switch 2 though. Oh my. Oh, you wanted it in white? Oh, Kalila's one of those. Say less. Say less, say less. It's not just him either. Some of the others in town have been acting just as strange. Oh, this is the town we saw earlier. Okay. I think it's where the anger and despair over what happened to Prince Olivert is being channeled. Don't do that now? Nah. I know exactly what you are, bro. I know exactly what you are. Say less. I'm never going to your house. Ulster being his hometown is a huge point of pride for the people here. It can be traced back to the curse, excuse me. It fills the lonely spaces in your heart with pure evil. Wow. That's what happened with Miguel and Brad, and I'm no exception either. Just thinking about it makes me want to puke. But you're okay now, Ash. You got us. By the way, do you happen to know about anything about this pleroma grass, Sandy? Only what I've heard. It's supposed to be connected to the singularity somehow, right? I personally haven't come across any, but I do know someone who has. Are you serious? Yeah. Do you know Kai? Kaiora? He's usually at the workshop. It sounds like his sister Tilly has been, his sister Tilly has seen it blooming, and not too far outside of town, I think. You love Ash so much, definitely my fave of the student. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You are the first person I've seen actually claim Ash. Are you kidding me? 25? Hold on. GG wanted to share that. Hey, I appreciate you. Hey, you already know it's funnier than 24, GG. So like, yo, GG's a comedian. I'm not gonna hold you. She's a comedian. You actually really like Ash? Wow. You know what? I'm here for it. She knows. Yeah, no, she's the one. I will never get tired of GG messages. Mitch Akes, since you're in chat right now, I know you've been lurking. I appreciate you, Queen. I love you. Did you get your hands on experience with the Switch 2 yet, or is that happening later? I've seen others like Ash, but very, very rare. Yeah, like among us in here, like I've never really seen it. Kind of did a 180 on Ash. I mean, I get it. I do get it. Like I've always kind of been like, oh, okay, like Ash is kind of like, he's kind of like cool, but like he's just a dickhead while he is cool. You know what I mean? It's one of those. Interesting. Ivy, I'm not gonna even thank you for the bits. I'm just going to ban you. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those. It's one of those. I'm going to take your 30 cents and run. Like, what are we talking about? It's in a few weeks. Okay, got it. Because Jordan pulled up out of nowhere and just said, oh yeah, you know, I played the Switch 2 over the weekend. Muse fans, you're the only one. Sorry, bro. Be easy. Ayo, Khalil, can you believe it, bro? I don't know if you tried to sign up for it when they had it here, because there was supposed to be a Toronto experience, or there is a Toronto experience, Khalil. I forget what date it's supposed to be on, but you best believe I got rejected. Sensational. Don't do this to me. Most of them were this last weekend, I think. I don't know why ours is so late. That's weird. I'm so glad you get to experience it. Look, play everything. All right, just take videos. You know, make a little video out of it, please. Like, I'm trying to live through you for real. Cause Jordan came in here and just flexed. He's like, yeah, I played Mario Kart and Donkey Kong. It was fun. Like, all right, man. Thanks. Appreciate it. I wasn't getting in. If you didn't get in, no, trust me, man. The way RNG works, like you would have probably gotten in and I'd be stuck outside in the rain. Like it'd be one of those. But I hear they don't let you film. Really? Yo, they must be built different out there in the States, because so many influencers have like gone and freaking recorded stuff. Now, granted, I know that there are separate like influencer based, like, you know, showcases, yada, yada, yada. But I could have sworn for the regular, well, actually, one of the YouTubers I watched went to a regular showing because they didn't get invited, but they got into the regular, regular one. Interesting. If the rules were different out there. Okay. Yeah, and I can link you the video if you wanted to, Machakes. But yeah. That's interesting. Go ahead and steal one of those Switch 2s from the book. You're trying to get my queen arrested. You think she's gonna go over there and steal a Switch 2 for you? You must be out your damn mind. I don't know what you're talking about. I saw someone say they got yelled at for taking photos. No shot. Yeah, that's curious. That's very curious. There was a Dragon from London who filmed? Oh, really? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. A moment, please. Feel like I've heard those names before. Acquire, Tino. Jake's looking at Isaiah, but yeah, Ivy's about to be gone. I promise you. Ivy's about to disappear for about 10 minutes because there's just no way. What is this? Okay, we're good. Yo, Machakes, you want permission to ban Ivy? Or not ban, timeout Ivy? I wonder if vendors will have like a trade-in Switch 1 for X off Switch 2. Yeah, it might be time. No, it's about to be your time. Keep playing with me. Keep playing with me. You picked the right day. All right, Ivy, you picked the right day. Wonder if there's certain areas where it's allowed. Maybe, Joe? Maybe? Let there be peace? Yeah, Ivy. Let there be peace. the siblings you guys met during the Civil War, right? I think Toval knows them, actually. We should definitely go talk to them. Okay, let's get going. I'll get in touch with Maya, Gustav, and Sydney again. I'll also contact some alumni and see if they can help out. Oh, right. There's also those two you mentioned, the women staying at the lodge. Something about that seems a little fishy. I mean, who just takes off in the middle of the night like that? Who, indeed. I imagine we'd acquire some useful information if we made inquiries around town. What are we waiting for? Let's get to it. Oh my god. Gotta talk to all these people, man. I just want to mix everybody and find Reen. So. Oh, yeah, we gotta make 2 stops. Okay. That would be Pete. Isaiah, that word very much seems to trip you up. And I find it incredibly interesting that of all the words in our English are very like sillily, like, you know, written, sillily, by the way, sillily written English language, that is the word that trips you up the most. Like, you always use the wrong version of peace in any sentence, and it just does not make any sense. Nah, because Tino, this man will mean like P-I-E-C-E, okay? And then he'll use P-E-A-C-E instead when he should have used the other one, and vice versa. It actually doesn't make any sense. Like, how do you constantly do that? How do you feel about Reen as a main protagonist at this point in comparison to Lloyd and Estelle? In my opinion, he is the weakest of the 3. He's still strong, like a strong protagonist. But if I'm comparing to Lloyd and Estelle, I think he's the weakest of the 3 still. And granted, I sort of approach that with a bit of bias, not toward them, but because of my hatred for Joshua. Because in many a way, he is very Joshua coded, and somebody else. He's like mixed with like Joshua and like somebody else. And I like hate the both of them. And I just, granted, I think for certain segments, like, you know, he is obviously different. He is in other ways as well, like better. But at large, I'm just like, yeah, bro, like I feel like I'm playing Joshua if Joshua had agency and wasn't a bot. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I do like when he, well, I guess say CS3, like how he became a teacher and was given the responsibility to watch, like to monitor like the students. I do think that brought out another part of his character, or gave him more of a character to sort of like enjoy watching the lens of, because we did watch him like grow and transition into various roles and things and so on. We've identified where his struggles are, and so to see him still like, you know, find that part to like, you know, okay, yeah, like I gotta be a teacher, I gotta show these students what I learned, which we also learned through him at the time, so on and so forth, and impart those lessons. I think that that was really, really cool. At this point, like where things are like present day right here, right now, with as far as Reen goes, I'm like, he feels a little like weirdly important in a similar way that like Ash feels or is now important, because like Ash is a retconned character, which is why I was like, oh, interesting that you like him, because I'm like, his existence actually does bother me. Yo, Code, what's going on? How you doing? How you be? It's Cassini, bro. Ash is my goat, leave him alone. Well, like, listen, like I said earlier, like Ash is like cool, but his existence is a retcon. Came for a high-by, drive-by, ain't no freaking way, bro. Appreciate you. I hope you're doing good. Been up too long? Please get some rest. Holy smokes. I did like how the mini arc of CS3 was him trying to fully put trust in the students. Yeah, right? Like that was cool. Yeah. Yeah, but at large, yeah, Ivy, like he's another Joshua. He gets on with all the ladies. Everybody's like, oh wow, his hair. You know what I mean? Like, and he's at the center of attention when like, in some capacity, he doesn't need to be. Enjoy the games? We'll freaking do. I appreciate you. But his arc at the end of the last game, beginning of this one, is what makes me like Ash so much. Yeah, I get it. I definitely get it. I'm a sucker for a redemption story. I definitely get that too. And yeah, cool that they're doing that. I found, and I'm sure like to an extent I'm gonna be learning some parts of it, right? Like some parts of his story were a little whack to me, because like Ivy, and this is purely like story, not so much his character, right? Because like as Ash is as a person, as a character, cool, you know what I mean? But if we're talking like the greater story, I'm like, all right, so the Hamel incident happened. Apparently everybody knew about the 3 survivors, all right, of Hamel. Apparently they banned Joshua from coming to Erebonia, Louve, whatever, right? But they literally looked at Joshua and they were like, dog, you don't come to Erebonia because we're basically worried about what you doing what this dude did, okay, or was going to do. So why is it that, and they knew of him, so why is it they let him into, you know what I mean? So it's little things like that. I'm like, oh yeah, you're a retcon character, because like, huh? What do you mean? What do you mean Joshua and Louve like, you know, like left Hamel in the ways that they did, and at no point did they mention, oh, there was a 3rd kid there. You know what I mean? Like, no, like, and like they try to do a subtle little like thing earlier in the game where Joshua was like, oh wow, I can't believe like he was still back there, like he did whatever, like, or like, oh wow, like he survived something. He made some acknowledgement of him, but it wasn't like a, oh, he didn't die type of thing. It was like, oh, I knew he was alive, I just didn't know he was going to, you know what I mean? I was like, bro, oh my, so like you knew this whole, and that's what, see, now it's another reason why I don't like Joshua, because you just be knowing shit and you don't be saying shit. Wait, so did they want it to happen so they could put all that shit on? That's what I'm saying. It's weird, because then I start asking the questions of like, okay, cool, whatever if he, you know, like got picked up by some old man somewhere who we don't know the identity of yet. I feel like it's going to come up. But we don't know the identity of the old man that was watching him for a time before he got given to his adopted mother. But how do we go from that to, oh, I'm in contact with Lecter of the intelligence division, and as a result, like I kind of am aware of what the hell's going on with Osborn, and you know what I mean? Like it's a lot that they do with the story surrounding Ash's like early parts to shoehorn him into the rest of the plot, and it kind of rubs me the wrong way. But past that, like, yeah, he's cool. Yeah, Kevin, I'm just like, man. So it's a bit of a mixed bag with me with Ash, but overall, I mean, like, you know, he's great. The One Piece is real. Don't you come in here and say that. Okay, I hit him again. There's no way. Ko, how you doing, Ayubi? It's good seeing you. Welcome in. I hope you've been well. So this is a brandy distillery, huh? Gotta say, I really don't know anything about alcohol. This is why you want the older games to be remade, so you can go back to them because you ain't got a PC. Bro, I feel that. I do feel that. Ko, I'm doing good. How was the weekend? Damn, I've been wanting to swing by Ulster's famous distillery. I mean, this is the Steinrose Distillery. I think we've heard that name before. They've got aged brandies and everything. Joshua about to be annoying in HD? Trust me, that man is going into the back of the party as soon as possible. You seem pretty at home here. It shouldn't be a problem if we took a look around, right? Even if some of us are underage. We might even find an important clue or other information inside. Indeed, we should speak to the people here just in case. Insane? Yeah, it's not. Oh, speak to the people here. I mean, technically they're right, people plural, but I was over here thinking there was going to be more than 2. The first day of summer? What in the world is that supposed to mean? Probably just some prank, I guess. Excuse me? Is something wrong? You're at school now because you're on spring break? Nice! Nice. She is currently taking a nap, actually, funny enough, behind me. So, doing well, more or less. Oh wow, this is a pretty rural distillery, so we don't really get too many younger faces around here. We're actually not conducting tours at the moment. I'm really sorry about that, since you must have come a long way. That's too bad. That brandy smells amazing. Anyway, what were you looking at? Oh, we just received an order from Ortis for our next batch. That's a normal occurrence, but there was this strange sheet of paper slipped in with the order form. I've never seen anything like it before. I guess you could call it a poem? I'm turning the game off. He's back. He's back. I can't tell if it has a particular meaning or if it's complete nonsense. A poem? That's weird as shit. Hand it over, dude. Sure. It wouldn't really keep me up at night or anything, but you kids knock yourselves out. I tried to decipher it on my own, but I couldn't get anywhere. It's yours if you're interested. I'd throw it out otherwise. Oh. When 7 lions visit on the first day of summer. The maiden will wait in the north in vain, planning out her moves. That's not something you see every day. There's got to be a meaning behind it. That man tease. What's going on, Chief? How you doing? How you be? What's going on? What's going on? You just read that you can repair equipment in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom switch to ports with the Zelda app thing on your phone. Why not add that to the game? That's crazy. There's no way. Jeez, what's going on, bro? How you doing? How you be, man? Hope you're doing good today and all day. End of Thief B, are we on the same page? I think so, Kev. This is quite strange. If we assume that this is applicable to us, we can draw a fair amount of parallels. 7 lions who visit on the first day of summer. We could take that to mean the members of Thor's Class 7 who've come here to Ulster. And then this maiden that is waiting and preparing her next moves. It's a way to promote their... Yeah. Ha! It's gotta be her, right? I mean, she knew we'd all make it... wait. We'd make it all the way here to find us. No. There aren't a lot of people that can pull it off. Okay, if it's her, then I'm breathing. But it really might be him still. It's a bit of a reach for sure. But knowing her, it's possible. Yo, Sarah is so short, and I freaking love it. I'm not gonna lie. Hi, Radnox. It could be a clue, but it could just as easily be complete nonsense. If we can't definitively say which it is, then we should keep our minds open to any and all possibilities. Right. The north, huh? I think we should find out more first. How was the weekend, Radnox? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Oh, this is Kai's house. Sandy said that this is the house. Well, only one way to know for sure. Finished CS4 yesterday afternoon. Nice. It's a heck of a twisty ride. I guess I'm assuming kind of like CS3 was, huh? You said I'm cooked? Tell my story. All right. Remember me not as I am, but as I was. Excuse me. Is this where Kai and Tilia live? Yo, ordinarily we just walk into houses, so why are we knocking? Like we're pizza delivery people. Oh, hey. Hello. Yes, it is. Kai throwing a party? Let's go. Yeah, we're up. Stocks are high at Kai's. Can I tell you a slightly inappropriate joke? Now, I'm not going to hold you. Probably not. But I do appreciate you asking. Wait, is that Altina? Hello. It has been a while, but you both seem to be doing well. I can't believe my eyes. You're here. It's been so long. Wait. Wasn't it Kai that was infected or affected by the curse between the two of them, and she detected it? I remember this, I think, from the beginning of this chapter. Okay. Since the Civil War, right? So around 2 years now? If it hadn't been for you, I really don't know what we would have done. Wow. So this girl must be Tilia then? She's super cute. Huh, that brother of hers looks pretty scrawny, but he seems like he's got a good head on his shoulders at least, for now. Oh, I'm sorry. We should be welcoming you in. Where are their parents? Are you in Class 7 too? I don't remember seeing you with the others last time. Huh, well, that's because we weren't here. We're sort of the next generation. We're looking for information about our instructor, Reen Schwarzer. Oh boy. No way. Reen is... I still can't believe what's going on. And you say that black grass that Tilia saw is the clue that leads to Reen? I will leave out the details for the time being, but he's most certainly in a precarious situation. We'd like to help out if we can. No, we're going to. DKC 3 never getting played? Bro, you haven't even finished DKC 2 yet, no? Unless you finished it today. Regardless. It's getting played, bro. Yes, we would like to gather any information we can. I saw the black grass in the Osgiliath Basin. Alright, crackpot theory is starting to brew. We're going. North of town. I didn't even realize where I was on the map. I was there to gather medicinal herbs, so I only came across it by chance, but it was right there, growing in the middle of the basin. Ah. I haven't heard a lot about this place. All I know is that it's somewhere on the outskirts of the Lemaire. Well, it's the sort of place you don't drop by unless you've got a specific reason to. It's also known as the Forbidden Basin. A lot of ancient ruins and artifacts have been excavated there. What kind of name is that? Is it okay to tell us about it? Well, I trust you guys, but it's not really something we would just share with outsiders in general. We've received a lot of help over the years. There was that incident with those Jaegers 2 years ago, and the stuff with the artifact the year before that. It's our turn to help someone now. Although, we're hardly doing anything, just telling you a location. That's not true. There's nothing we needed to know more. Thanks, both of you. We'll make good use of this intel so we can connect these clues to Reen. Hi, Planter. Happy Monday. Hold on. That damn emote. Hi, Planter. I hope you're doing fantastic. It's good seeing you. Definitely. And we'll get to the bottom of this for you guys, too. Kai, Tilia. We'll be sure to stop by once Instructor Reen has returned, all right? Okay, we'll be waiting. We got to remember to come back here, I guess. Osgiliath Basin's to the north, right? If we connect that to the note from the distillery... All right, between what we heard from Kai and Tilia and that message from the distillery, it's pretty obvious where our final stop's going to be. Yeah, the Osgiliath Basin, excuse me. It's very likely that we'll find another singularity there and catch up with a certain someone as well. Can't forget about that pair of hot chicks we ran into. If they checked out the place last night... Yes, we can't exclude the possibility that it might be a trap. I love it. Yeah, you freaking would. You did finish it last night. Okay, I just read that. Yeah, okay, so go ahead and boot up DKC3, bro. Go ahead and finish the series. What are you talking about? You can hold off on 3 for a while? Okay, yeah, for sure. I'm not going to say get right into it, but, you know, you got to boot up. Like, you're playing it eventually. So why is this place forbidden? Kevin, you see it. And you see who also is going there? The church. What are we talking about here, bro? Nonetheless, I'd like to go there and speak face to face with whoever we may find. Yep, I'm on the same page there. Osgiliath Basin is to the north. We better double check that we're ready to go before we hit the road. Yeah, it's about to be time. Also, you got any loot in here? Give me the loot, give me the loot. Damn. Oh, actually, these books. Oh, Carnelia. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Shout out Carnelia. Interesting that the story is here, now that I think about it. Everything in Trails exists the way it does for a freaking reason. I do remember this one being back here, too. Kobe and the Mysterious Museum? I don't think we ever read this, did we? I'm gonna read this story. And then the Immoral Hero. Did we read this before, too? A boy named Mark lives with Shino? I don't think we did. Oh, boy. Yeah, it's about to be that time. It's about to be that time. We're gonna have to read these. That's what we in the business call GG's. It's reading time. Here we go. All right, we gotta get our reading glasses on. Okay. All reading glasses. It's time. Happy spring, real. Yo, so now that it's warmed up, yo, I get to go outside and see Planter. It's gonna be a good time. And Planter, if Denise and I invite you to brunch, what you saying? Might have to be a thing. I'd have to see what's Pop-a-Lop dropping. We are working, brother. Got a few apps to do and maybe a couple interviews.
Oh shit!
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You got glasses on? No, hold on. Not too much. I'll take them off. Let me stop. No, that's fire though, bro. Hey, look, keep it up, man. Keep it up. Things will line up. Keep persevering. Hell yeah. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Kobe who lived in Erebonia with his parents. One day, his parents took him to the magnificent Imperial Museum, which contained the Empire's turbulent history. However, Kobe was too young to understand and thought the museum was an old, boring place with old, boring exhibits. His mother gave him a warning. There are many people inside the museum, so don't let go of my hand, okay? Kids and their families who become lost inside the museum will be devoured by demons. But Kobe didn't listen to his mother's words. Yeah, look, we're on the first page of part 1. He's already cooked. What are we talking about? There's always a damn museum in this country? You see it, bro. Yeah, whatever, he muttered under his breath. Several minutes later, Kobe grew bored of the museum and wanted to go exploring. While his parents were distracted by an exhibit, Kobe let go of his mother's hand, crazy, and wandered around the museum. He waded through with a sluggish crowd and ended up in an open room. There was a large mural on display with a winged dragon and powerful beasts. Kobe was moved by these mythical creatures, but soon felt disappointed upon realizing that they couldn't possibly exist in real life. I can't read. 11 out of 10? Ain't no freaking way. There was an old painting hanging next to the mural. It had lots of small, sealed caskets painted in a variety of sharp, vibrant colors. Kobe stared at this painting and soon felt uneasy. One of the caskets in the painting had its lid ajar, and the paint on the casket was peeling. Oh. Kobe wasn't sure what the painting meant, but he was drawn to it nonetheless. He continued to stare at the painting until someone spoke to him from behind. You like this painting? Kobe whirled around. There was a girl slightly older than him standing there with a warm smile. The girl continued without waiting for Kobe's answer. Museums are so quiet, and we only have old stuff lying around, which is boring, but I really like this painting. Kobe was drawn to the girl for having the same thoughts as him. I feel the same way, and look at how the casket is open here. It's like the color just popped out of it. Did you get smarter? I sure freaking hope so, bro. The girl's face brightened, and she took Kobe's hand. We really get each other. I found something else cool. Want to see it with me? Kobe's face also brightened at having a companion, and he agreed to go with her. The two walked around the museum together, exploring the different rooms and exhibits. Kobe loved what the girl showed him, and he completely forgot how bored he had been with his parents. I've been stuck in a hospital up until now, the girl admitted. I'm really glad I can explore the museum with you, she added, blushing. Thanks. I like being with you way more than being with my parents, Kobe confessed. The girl looked concerned and asked him where his parents were. Another married happily ever after? They better be. I left them like some exhibit, Kobe said, shrugging. I got bored being with them. The girl nodded. I see. They finally finished exploring the museum. Wait, the girl said. I want to show you something super special before you go. Kobe didn't question the girl's words, and she took him by the hand again. The museum crowd began thinning out, and the pair soon found themselves in an empty room. There was an ancient door before them. Kobe felt as if the door was staring ominously at him. It's past here, but the door is too heavy for me to open, the girl said. But that's why you're here. You're a strong boy, aren't you? She ushered Kobe closer to the door. You can open it. Kobe placed a hand on the door's handle as the girl kept encouraging him to open the door. Yeah, so she's a ghost. Part 2, Kobe encounters the unknown. Hi, Sammy. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? How you doing? How you be? Yo, I saw you on Hassan's freaking reel eating spicy foods. You're cooked. I know that this man Sammy pulled up to the chat without a tongue today, y'all. I'm gonna keep it a stack. He doesn't know what taste is anymore. I'm confident he is now mute in real life. He's done. He's done. That man is finished. Well, I squinted at first because I saw him. I saw him trying the food, whatever. I was like, haha, tee hee. And then I looked over to the left, and I was like, I know that face. Without a tongue is hilarious, bro. I'm telling you right now, that man cannot go anymore, bro. None of that. He cannot taste anything, bro. If he tries to talk, he's going to just sound like, yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? Because there's no tongue there, bro. You were casually eating those chips. You were out there dying. What do you mean? Ain't no freaking way. There's no freaking way. Yo, not you cheering him on, A-OK. You said Spicy Gang, let's go. I know A-OK is mute in real life too. There's no way. Kobe tried opening the door, but it didn't budge. Huh, strange. I definitely was not. Hassan was jumping around. Ain't no way, bruh. Can be able to do a great impression of the Safari owner in Pokemon Red and Blue. Oh my gosh. That's a great freaking reference, by the way. Huh, strange. Annoyed, he started pushing and pulling the door with all of his might. But finally, the heavy door swung open with a loud groan. A cold gust howled at the pair, and they saw a dark stairwell leading underground. There's something super rare down here. Come on. The girl took Kobe's hand once more and started leading him down the stairwell, but Kobe stopped her. Wait, aren't we gonna get lost going down here? We don't know where this leads, and it could be dangerous. Eating harissa as we speak, it builds endurance? It builds endurance is crazy. What are we talking about? You and spicy food have a love-hate relationship? Yeah, exactly, Ratnock. What? Yeah, no. Yeah, you gotta get checked into a wall. How long you on till? Probably my usual. Probably be on until about 8, bro. What's up, you need me? Because listen, bro, if I gotta end early, you already know I'll ditch all these clowns. Ain't no problem. Okay, yeah, read that. Although Kobe had lots of fun exploring the museum with the girl, he was hesitant about exploring underground. The girl looked at him, puzzled. Are you scared? I thought you were brave and strong. Her face fell and she hung her head. This was all that was needed for Kobe's pride to get the better of him. Jay. Joe, that's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, no tease you 100%. I'll be here, but like take your time or whatever. You already know what it is, bro. We'll wrap, we'll chat. Yeah, man, I'll be here for damn sure. Who's the clowns? You're literally like on the top 3 list, and I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not 3. Anyways, Spicy noodle challenge on stream? Yeah, it might be his time, huh, Sammy? Joe, that's what I was saying during CS3. You might have caught me saying it, bro. Because when I pulled up to the museum, right? And this is part of what the people of Erebonia stress me out. Because when we were in Heimdall, hi Phoenix, what's going on? How you doing, AB? When we were in Heimdall and we pulled up to the museum on the, I think it's like Northwest Heimdall or something like that, and we had to go down into the catacombs. Tati, ask away. When we had to, we had to go down into the catacombs, and I was looking around at it like, you mean to tell me that you built this museum on top of this singular like basement? I did not, Tati. I put them on as I started reading this just because on top of the singular thing with a giant door in it, and you didn't think to like destroy it? Like, yes, I understand relics, you know, preserve the past, yada, yada, yada. I understand it, you're a museum. But also, you knew that this could potentially be dangerous. You didn't think to blow it up before you, it's the equivalent, like stuff like that, right? And these people know what they're dealing with. The stuff like that is the equivalent of building like a house on top of a grave. You're asking for trouble. You know what I mean? I guess that means you pull off naturally. That's true, though. That's true. Hey, Astra, you see the stocks are high. Twitch.tv says Felix Wayne. You see it. Oh, really, Sammy? And how was that? How was that? Tell me. Hold on. Tell me about that actually, because that actually sounds crazy. But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you built a whole establishment on top of something that crazy, and somehow that one is connected to the other catacombs on the other side of the city, bro. Where the dragon bones were. You, Erebonians, like this whole Great Twilight thing, like everything going on, the Erebonians asked for it, bro, because that doesn't make any sense. It actually doesn't make any sense. Let's go live in the mountains, bro. It's time. Because what is this? No, the real answer is use catacombs as a bunker and build on top of a crypt anyway. Ain't no freaking way. I suspect there are certain individuals who did it deliberately. That makes sense. That absolutely makes sense. Yeah. And honestly, that's probably very real. I almost wonder, whoops. Dropped my controller, sorry. I almost wonder if to, at least initially, if it was some sort of like accident, no, not accident. Basically like one of those early mistakes where it's like they happened upon it and they were like, ooh, we gotta like cover this up. And so then they did, and somebody else discovered it to repurpose it. You know what I mean? I almost wonder if it's something like that. But, you know, time will tell. I guess Play Trails will find out. I was not paying $30 for 6 cups? Hell no. Yeah, that's valid. You don't eat, you deserve it. That's facts, Tati. Tell him. This has, yeah. A-okay. That's literally what this is. Like we're reading this story about Kobe right now. Homie's at a museum with his family. Probably the Heimdall Museum. Does it actually even say? To the Magnificent Imperial Museum. Yeah. So that is the museum, right? The one I'm talking about right now with the catacombs on it. So this is the same door. Holy smokes. And say less, Ratnox. Say less. That's why I moved to Ruin. Ain't no tunnels there. You not lying. Bro, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I'm trying to live in Armorica, bro. I'm trying to live where all they do is get honey all day from bees and flowers and shit. Like I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like and give me a nice plane to look at, you know what I mean, out in the field. Like I'm locked. Or put me up on a mountain. Like what are we talking about here, man? I'll live in Mines or Maine's Village, bro. Like I swear I'll do it. Actually, I mean, I don't know, man. They got monsters in those tunnels. Yeah, I'm going back to Armorica, bro, because there's no way. Armorica almost felt like capitalism. Damn. You know, like she's spitting. She is spitting when she says that it did almost fall to capitalism. Oh, man. Damn. Y'all heard Winnie was haunted? No, I've never heard that. But honestly, who's really surprised? That man was lethargic at all times. They're trying to murk Kobe. You see it, bro? Yeah, nah. Back to the story real quick. Hold on. Okay. Huh? No way. I just thought you might be scared. Yeah. The girl's face brightened. Oh, really? Oh, that's so nice of you. She smiled and led him down the stairwell again. The two continued walking down the dark stairwell with the girl leading Kobe. "We're almost there," she said. Her grip on Kobe's hand was starting to get stronger with every step. Kobe had lost track of how long they'd been descending the stairwell, and suddenly, the girl stopped. "We're here." Kobe stared around. They appeared to be in a room that looked exactly like the painting with caskets he'd seen earlier where he first met the girl. There were several caskets lined up, with only one with its lid ajar. Kobe's gonna get put in this damn coffin. A cold air in the room filled the space with tension, but Kobe had completely forgotten about his hesitancy. He was extremely moved to see the same painting in real life. "Wow, it's just like the stuff in the painting," he exclaimed joyfully, his words reverberating around the room. The girl smiled maliciously. "Yeah, there it is." "You know," she said quietly, "they call this place the Catacombs, a place where no one can hear you and no one will rescue you." Kirby whirled around at the girl's disturbing words. Suddenly, the girl's sweet, saccharine face began distorting and turned her into a black shadow with red, glowing eyes. Her soft hand also turned into a shadow and began crushing Kobe's hand. "Ah!" Kobe screamed. He desperately tried to free himself from the shadow's grip, but she was too strong, and he started shaking with terror at the situation. The shadow laughed with malice, traces of the girl's voice still present. "There's no need to scream. Everyone's already awake, thanks to you." Suddenly, the caskets began rattling, and more black shadows began to emerge from them. Kobe froze, paralyzed with pure horror, his mind blank as he stared all around him. Kobe suddenly remembered what his mother had told him. "There are many people inside the museum, so don't let go of my hand, okay? Kids and their families who become lost inside the museum will be devoured by demons." Her words were coming back to haunt him. She was telling the truth. He hung his head, feeling remorseful, and the black shadow started to advance on him. "If only I'd listened. I'm sorry, Mom." Kobe accepted his fate as the shadows opened their mouths and converged on him. Honestly, like, we don't even need to read part 3, bro. He's cooked. What are you talking about here? I think nearly every town in Trails has had crazy events happen, actually. Yeah. At least Legram, the worst part. Yeah, that is true, actually. That is true. Part 3's got to be his funeral. No, deadass, though. Suddenly, there was a loud rumbling from deep. Oh, Kobe learns his lesson? I guess he lives. Suddenly there was a loud rumbling from deep within the catacombs, and an enormous dust cloud as tall as the ceiling made its way toward Kobe. Instinctively, Kobe covered his eyes with his free hand as the small specks of sand within the cloud pelted him. The cloud soon vanished, and Kobe lowered his hand. Though his vision was obstructed by the dust, he was able to barely make out a giant silhouette in front of him. "It cannot be!" Shocked, the black shadow holding Kobe's hand loosened its grip. Kobe didn't waste another second. Hold on. Interesting. Okay. He darted out from the circle the black shadows had formed around him, but a gravely voice soon stopped him. "Do not move, boy." Kobe involuntarily straightened up and stopped as he had been commanded. The voice spoke once more. "Gentle spirits, controlled by evil, I now grant you passage back to Adios." Then, beads of light surged toward Kobe in the shadows. The latter screamed in agony as the beads of light struck them, causing them to vanish. Say less. Yo, Joe. Real, bruh. "Ah!" a familiar voice screamed. Kobe turned. The shadow that had gripped his hand was engulfed in the light, and the girl re-emerged as the screaming faded. Kobe and the girl stared at each other, silence falling between them. Finally, the girl spoke, tears streaming down her face. "I'm sorry I tricked you, but I want you to know that I had fun exploring the museum with you. I was happy we were almost friends. That part was real." You tried to... Anyways. And the vibe with music in it is... Nah, ain't no way. Ain't no way. The beads of light bounced off the catacomb walls and shone on the pair, and the girl began to fade away in the light. Kobe rushed toward her and grabbed her hand. "I believe you," he exclaimed. "Because of you, I was able to enjoy the museum for the first time, and I'm glad I met you. And we're already friends, right? I can't just stand here and let a friend cry." He kept pouring his heart out to the girl, but she continued to fade away. She initially looked surprised at his words, but soon gave him the same warm smile that she had given him when they first met. "Bro. Thank you. You're right. I can't cry, now that we're finally friends." Kobe's face fell. He could no longer feel the girl's hand in his. "Don't worry," the girl continued, still smiling. "I know we'll meet again someday." She vanished into the light, and Kobe stared at the spot where she had vanished, his vision blurred by his tears. Eventually, the light faded away, and a familiar voice spoke, bringing Kobe back to his senses. "It appears as if you've made a good friend." The dust cloud containing the giant silhouette cleared, and Kobe could now clearly see its identity. "A dragon?" Kobe said, stunned. It was indeed a magnificent dragon with brilliant wings. The dragon spoke again, its voice reverberating around the catacombs. "You were nearly consumed by evil spirits. Only those who do not listen to their parents will be led astray. Sound familiar, boy? Kobe's elation at meeting a dragon subsided as a shiver ran down his spine. Yes, he admitted, feeling guilty. Mom told me to stay close, but I didn't listen. The dragon stared at him with a piercing gaze. You do know what you did wrong, do you not, boy? Kobe nodded silently. There's a rumor that exists in this museum, the dragon continued. When children break their promises with parents, they shall all be consumed by demons. You were attacked, boy, but what about your parents? Kobe froze in horror at the dragon's words. No, not Mom and Dad too. Please, save them, he begged. But the dragon dropped its gaze and shook its head. Your parents were genuinely worried about you, the same way you worried about them now. But you brought this upon yourself, boy. Your mistakes cannot be taken back. Kobe felt remorse for the first time in his life. He felt awful for being a nuisance to his parents and not listening to them. He fell to his knees, tears streaming down his face. The dragon stared at the crying boy for a moment. However, you can shape the future with your actions. You understand what will happen if you commit the same mistakes? Kobe wiped his face and nodded. The dragon moved closer to him, and Kobe could see his reflection in the dragon's piercing eyes. He suddenly felt as if he was being sucked into the dragon's eyes, and he began to lose his balance. Make choices your friend would be proud of, he thought he heard the dragon say. Kobe came around and attempted to sit up, but he felt something wrapped around his legs. Don't move, it's too dangerous, a worried voice said. He looked around. His mother was staring at him, and while his father was carrying him, his eyes widened. Mom, Dad, you're okay, Kobe cried out. Where's the black shadow demon? His mother looked puzzled. What do you mean? Did you have a nightmare? She asked, concerned. Kobe looked confused. You became tired after walking around the museum with us, so your father carried you after you fell asleep, she explained. Kobe still looked confused, but soon felt relief wash over him, and tears began to stream down his face again. His parents looked concerned and couldn't understand why their son was upset, but they comforted him regardless. Hi, Lundy. Hi, Marie. How we doing in here? Hey, you already know what it is. We're vibing, thriving, crying, and dying. How are you, Lundy? How was the weekend? Glasses, Felix? For a limited time. You see me. Eventually, Kobe jumped off his father's back and insisted he walk on his own. All right, but don't go running off, okay? His mother said, still worried. You just woke up. You might trip and fall. Kobe smiled. I know, but you don't need to worry about me anymore. Sometime later, Kobe visited the museum again and tried finding the door to the catacombs, but he had no such luck. He then returned to the painting of the catacombs. This time, all of the caskets were sealed, and there were now plants sprouting under a warm light. It looks better than before, he said, smiling. Kobe would never forget about that particular day, and he made sure not to worry anyone ever again. After all, he thought, I can't do anything embarrassing if I'm going to see her again. And though his parents were stunned by his sudden maturity, they continued to love and protect him all the same. And as Kobe grew up, he kept the dragon's words close to his heart, and he eventually became a respectable and mature adult in Erebonia. Say less. Who is Kobe going to be? Oh shit. Hey, you about to be the museum curator now or something, man. Yeah, that's mad interesting. And then the dragon too, considering the whole catacomb situation. I'm thinking to myself, it is possibly, well, that doesn't make sense. I was gonna be like, oh, I guess it might be the dragon before like the curse fully like took over it or whatever. But I do think that that's impossible. Thank you, thank you. And now we're gonna read the immoral hero. That's mad interesting. But Kobe's a real person. Okay. We def meeting that dragon? We might have met and slapped up that dragon low key. We gonna find out though, because I don't think this is a Ragnar situation. Well, it could have been a Ragnar situation, but given again what the hell is going on in Erebonia with the dang septium veins and the and the curse, like it might be cooked. We might have literally beat up that dragon, maybe. Given the location. The birth of a hero. A long time ago, a boy named Mark. Shout out that boy Mark. This is a story about Jack. Now Kobe's on the One Piece trying to be a Marine. No, hold on here, Tsunami. Ain't no freaking way. Your origin story is here? My name is Mark? Say less. Lived with Shino, his younger brother. Mark constantly sought attention and desired to become a great swordsman to protect his hometown, so he devoted himself to sword training. Shino was very shy and looked up to Mark, following him around and imitating everything he did. Not this, you see it, you see it. As time went on, Mark indeed became a great swordsman, with strength easily surpassing all others. One day, a large monster ambushed the town, and the townsfolk asked for soldiers to protect them. And while some people fled in terror, Mark stood strong and headed toward the monster. I'll protect my hometown, Mark cried valiantly. His sword was not fit to dispatch the monster, but he refused to give up and attacked it with all his might. By the time the soldiers arrived, the monster had turned tail and run, and Mark proudly stood there on the battlefield, covered in blood and gashes. Thanks to Mark's heroic efforts, not a single person was injured, and peace was bestowed upon the town once again. Already, I'm like, that's sus. Yeah, okay. A mother clutching her baby thanked Mark, for she lived close to where the monster had appeared. "Thank you, Mark," the mother said. "You saved me and my child. I'll tell stories of your heroism when she is older." The baby smiled at Mark. Mark would never forget her smile. Everyone in town praised Mark's bravery and regarded him as a local hero. Hi, Delano. What's going on, nephew? Happy that his hard work was paying off, Mark devoted himself to his sword training even more. Kobe's closing on One Piece. You got lost at sea and ended up over there. True. Now you go on One Piece? Yeah, you're a clown. You're a clown, dude. Now you trolling my homies in here. You ought to get clapped up for that. Wild work. After that day, Mark always received praise and adoration from the townsfolk whenever wherever he and Shino went. He was given special treatment at popular establishments and received gifts from many people. Shino was awed by how much people admired his brother. "How do I become a hero?" he asked one day. "It's simple, Shino," Mark responded. "First, you get strong, like me. Then, when you defeat a truly horrible monster, you'll get recognition and finally become a hero." Shino nodded at his brother's advice. "Okay, I'll work hard and become strong and be a hero too." Crazy. Something had changed within Shino the day Mark became a hero. It seemed as if Mark always did everything right, while Shino was destined to fail. Shino made peace with this idea, but had given up on himself and his dreams in the process. Not the yawn, free my guy. Hey, it's all the reading, bro. I'm cooked, bro. But today, Shino had finally realized that he too had dreamt of becoming a hero. He would no longer live in his brother's shadow, but instead devote himself to becoming exactly like him. From that day on, Shino studied under his brother's tutelage in order to become a hero. Mark continued his heroics in felling monsters whenever they scourged the town, and with each passing day, Mark's swordsmanship grew, and eventually, he was able to tear common monsters asunder without batting an eye. After battles, Mark would always wipe the blood off his sword in a stunning fashion, which gave Shino a sense of pride and the drive he needed to improve his own swordsmanship. Yo, we're cooked for real. This is why you don't read books? You better get to reading, bro. Don't be like me. However, all the admiration and praise Mark received finally went to his head, and he came to the conclusion that he was superior to everyone. Yeah, that's me for real. "I'm the only one defeating monsters around here," Mark arrogantly told the townsfolk. "Giving me the same treatment as those too cowardly to face evil is an insult to my heroism." As Shino didn't know any heroes but Mark, he began to believe that what his brother said was true, and this pushed his desire to be a hero even more. Yo, this man Shino's about to become a villain for real. A little the opposite of you, Mr. Humble? What you mean, bro? Listen, I'll pack you up. Damn, okay. If this one is 4 pages, the next one has to be 12, bro. There's no way. Adoration twisted. Mark continued to defeat monsters every day to protect his status as the town hero. However, eventually the monsters stopped appearing, meaning that Mark couldn't perform heroic feats as often, and he started losing fans and receiving less praise. "Fine," Mark said haughtily. "If killing monsters here isn't enough, I'll just do something even greater." He believed if he showed the townsfolk even bigger and more impressive heroics, they'd treat him like a hero once more. So Mark started venturing into the forest to dispatch monsters there in order to boast about his strength and seek more praise. Shino followed him every time, in awe of his brother's feats. One day, a thief appeared in town. Mark easily killed the thief, but believing that wasn't enough, Mark ventured outside the town and killed all the thieves he could track down. Thanks to Mark's heroics, nothing would ever be stolen again. Whoa. Whoa. Ain't no freaking way, Astra. And Shino continued to follow his brother and watch him kill without hesitation. Another day, a burglar came into town, but Mark tailed him and killed him. However, Mark wasn't satisfied with just the burglar's death, so he tracked down the burglar's family and killed them as well.
Oh shit!
While Mark was able to protect the townsfolk from crime, the town itself became known as a ruthless and barbaric community because of Mark's violent justice. And the more Mark brandished his sword, the less townsfolk regarded him as a hero. Fearful of Mark's brutality, the townsfolk distanced themselves from the murderous swordsman. Why are they shunning me, the town hero and their savior? Mark was confused, but didn't bother asking anyone's opinion, not even Shino's. He was too proud of himself, believing himself to be the perfect being. I know what I have to do. I must become even stronger and kill more enemies. Surely they'll praise me and call me a hero once again. And so Mark remained blind as to why the people no longer considered him a hero. Obsessed with being lauded as the savior again, he renewed his sword training with zeal. Oh, 8. Okay, cool. The townsfolk were too terrified to stand up to Mark. I'm grateful to Mark for saving our town, one local mo remarked, but if I say or do the wrong thing, he'll assume I'm an enemy and have my head. The others shared in his sentiment and started praising Mark again, both out of fear and to calm his wrath. Mark seemed satisfied with this. So you finally remembered how important a hero is, he arrogantly said to a crowd. Exterminating monsters is simply pest control. You see, if you don't kill them as soon as they appear, they'll multiply and wreak havoc. They must be destroyed, and I want you all to help me. Cajun fries, hold on. Oh yeah, Cajun fries 100%, but also don't make me hungry, bro. I literally just ate before stream, bro. It's been 2 hours and I'm already hungry again. Like, make that make sense. It doesn't. It doesn't. It actually doesn't. Like, what are we saying here? Okay. One day, Mark was tracking a kidnapper that had been spotted in town, with Shino following not too far behind. Mark rallied some of the townsfolk, who helped him uncover the kidnapper's identity and decided to catch the criminal in the act. Mark stealthily tailed the kidnapper and waited for the latter to approach a victim, then pounced like a lion that had caught its prey. The kidnapper was dead before he even hit the ground. Mark grinned, proud of his heroic efforts. He then extended a hand to the kidnapper's victim. You saw that, didn't you? You're safe now. I killed the enemy. The victim was a young girl. Mark recognized her as the smiling baby he had saved all those years ago, but her face showed no trace of that bright smile. Instead, she stood there, dumbfounded and covered in the kidnapper's blood. Yeah, I was waiting for it, bro. Dad, why? Mark was confused. He'd been expecting the words of gratitude. He looked down at the dead, bleeding man and noticed a colorful bouquet and a birthday card. What's going on? Mark asked the stunned girl. I killed the man that kidnapped you. The girl stared at Mark, her pale face initially full of fright, now full of hatred. Murderer! You murderer! What did my father do to deserve this? Mark was shocked by the young girl's words and couldn't believe that someone of her age was filled with such rage. Saving this girl as a baby had started Mark's career as a hero. He felt a chill down his spine. Without saying anything, he turned around and left the girl with her dead father, Shino, following close behind. Mark had no idea at the time that the kidnapper was the girl's father. Due to a family argument, the father had to sneak into town to see his daughter, which is where the kidnapping rumors had started. And with her birthday drawing close, he'd been looking for the perfect opportunity to deliver his gifts to her. Damn, dude. Mark fled the town, wiping the sweat off his face. He'd killed many monsters up until this point, but it wasn't until the girl called him a murderer that he'd realized he'd been killing other humans. I've been killing monsters, not people. Killing monsters makes people happy, so it's the right thing to do, right? Well, he wondered aloud, trying to convince himself. Shino shrugged. You took down the enemy, so why don't we go tell the townsfolk? He asked. Mark felt unnerved. Why don't you tell them instead of me? He requested. But why though? It's fucking crazy. Shino asked casually. After all, you're always rushing to brag about your heroics to them as soon as you can, anyway. Mark felt even more unnerved at Shino's detached words. The girl's voice started echoing inside Mark's head. Murderer! You murderer! What did my father do to deserve this? Mark felt pure horror for everything he'd done and finally confessed to Shino. I'm going to stop pretending to be a hero. Rin, I will freaking demolish you, bro. If you want to become a hero, you should. With that, Mark handed his prized sword, which was still dripping with blood, to his younger brother. Shino grinned, his eyes alight with alarming joy. Really? Then I'll be a hero in your place. Unable to hide his elation at finally achieving his dream of becoming a hero, Shino accepted the sword and plunged it into Mark's heart without a moment's hesitation. I saw this coming. Huh, I killed a monster. So that makes me a hero, doesn't it, Mark? Shino beamed as his older brother fell to the ground. He wiped the blood off his sword and sheathed it with pride. He was now the spitting image of Mark. All that needs to happen now is for the townsfolk to see that I'm the hero. As Mark watched Shino joyously stride into town, he repented at his deadly sins as he closed his eyes for the last time. Yeah, listen. I saw that coming from... Well, actually, probably from the first mention of Shino. Yep, Shino was very shy and looked up to Mark, following him around and imitating everything he did. I was like, yeah. If he's just there watching the entire time, oh yeah, he'll learn. Damn. So we gotta look out for Shino, huh? Hold on. Let me see something here too. I don't think it says the town. I think it just says a town. Yep. Terrifying. A Shino and a Kobe. Yeah. Yeah. Oh freaking boy. Okay, never mind. I was going to check for a what's it called? For an ornament place, but it seemed like there was just a general store here. Oh, am I already there? Like right step outside of town and I'm there? Uh-huh. Kevin, you see it, bro. All linked. Somehow, some way. How to confuse everyone worldwide. Name your town a town. Yeah, for real. It's reacting. There's definitely something here. Damn, that's a huge freaking light too. This is the Osgiliath Basin, the so-called Forbidden Land. Be careful, everyone. You never know what might happen in a place like this. Yeah. Let's go already. Time to begin the search. Music going crazy too. I wouldn't be surprised if there was secretly leitmotif in here.
Did it just suddenly get darker? Is a storm coming or what?
I'll show no mercy.
Damn it, cut off my girl. You cut her off.
Ah!
Yeah, nice.
Here I go.
Do we not have? I don't think we have any offensive water, do we?
Ah!
My turn.
Okay, wait. I see.
Charging.
I targeted the wrong one. We're not
Very
going to talk about it.
Arcus, activate.
Solid.
Yeah.
Solid. Yeah, I don't like those stories. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
My turn.
Can't say I'm a fan.
Suppression complete.
A little bit scary, a little chilling. Even Carnelia itself was a little bit of an unsettling story. Huh. What's this? Ash and Altina. Lock me in.
A powerful enemy. Exercise caution.
That's kind of rude.
Sure.
No sweat, but in trails, yeah, where like every story actually happened. Yo, everything out here is just freaking weak to water. We got to get that sorted. Actually, okay, you only have these two. Got it. Oh yeah, I forgot we can do this too. All right, let's do it.
It's go time. Hector Mark II.
Do. This one costs more than the other one does.
It's mine.
My turn.
I see.
Stealth mode. Activate.
Fire breath is crazy. And highly disrespectful.
Arcus, activate.
Sure.
We'll do
Go
this one.
wild. Crazy hunt.
My turn.
Now, eat this. Here's dessert.
Very nice.
That's what you get for being careless.
Yeah. Back me up, bunny.
A 9 feet. You see it?
Yes.
Like larger than my future.
Yeah.
Nice.
Targets eliminated. Move out.
This is total drama continent. Real. Very nice. Very nice. Glasses, Felix? Now hold on. Not you putting the glasses exclamation mark. Listen,
Ready to
I'm not
go
a Fire
whenever.
Emblem character. This ain't no M or F exclamation mark Violet. You know what? Heck them glasses. Hi, Bang. How you doing, IUV? It's good seeing you. Oh, okay. Whew. Thought I was cooked. Well,
Very well.
kind of sort of was still. Hey, what happened? Here's grab all the last we shall never forget. Hey, GG's.
An opening.
GG's be easy.
It's my turn.
You need those? I don't.
You can't
I put them on as a formality.
Wide open.
You take your glasses off? My internet choking, my streaming fuzzy? Yeah. Yeah, I did. Hi, Black, what's going on? Down to 360p? I'll fight right now.
My turn.
Legend of Seal, Cold of Trails, Heroes 4? I don't know what that game is my response to that. Because what are you talking about?
Charging.
Yeah.
You know, Grant, 11 grand pair of blue-white glasses, you inspired me. Honestly, do it. Pang, I'm not going to hold you. I think that you would pull off the glasses to look extremely well. We don't want you getting a headache. Fortunately, my eyes are not built like that. I need them for farsight. I don't really need them for like reading even like that. I put them on mostly for the bit. You know what I mean? Oh, whoops. So unless I'm going outside, like I'll be all right. What do I want to? Well, actually, what I should probably be freaking swapping are these secondary quartz. Nobody is using Canon, and it would be incredibly nice if we did. So I forget. Okay, is anybody? You're using it, main. I forget if the secondary ones actually gain levels when they're equipped like this. Why wear them for the story when the font is bigger than the yeah, right? 100% it is. I think people look better with glasses except you. You look ugly with your glasses on. Put them on. What are you talking about? Wait, not you. I probably shouldn't put it on you. I will put this on you because then low key we can probably put something else here. Oh, sure. The moon lens for now, at least. Okay, what is this? Okay, so right now you are the best with arts. We're going to give you Canon here. Yeah. Heading off? Yo, Roscoe. As always, my friend, big love to you. We will see you soon. And in case I don't get to see you tomorrow, I hope you have a great week. All right? Thank you so much. Have a good night. The leg breaker? Yeah, you see that, bro? Well, oh. I think, what's it called? Sarah has leg breaker on, and it gives strength plus 15, and attacks and crafts cause movement down, I guess in a small amount, like you're seeing here, 20% chance for 4 turns. So, like, they're cool. You don't have your extra glasses with you? They're at home, you don't need them? Okay, so let me ask you, if it's okay to share, what are your glasses for? Like, why you got the prescription? What's going on? What's going on? Four turns are solid? Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of nice. It is kind of nice.
Have the advantage.
I shouldn't have done that, but it's okay. We vibe, we thrive, we cry, and we die. Damn, my girl got no arts. Which is fine. Actually, kind of what we wanted.
You can't escape.
Intimidation, real. Real. Glasses for intimidation, kind of crazy, but you know, real.
Activate.
Let's go.
Well, welcome back, Cole. And yeah, that's because most of them are on another site. Only wear yours when you have a headache. Yours is for a slight astigmatism. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm nearsighted, but like I'm not like incredibly blind. It's like just enough to where it's like, okay, yeah, if you try to look far enough, you're gonna probably need some glasses.
Arcus activate.
Yeah, Twitch, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love that gun crash just hitting everything in the you see it? It's nice. It doesn't make sense, but like it's nice. I'll take it. What I should probably put onto you is another cast quartz. Get it to cast extra fast. Pretty sure I'm gonna need reading glasses eventually. Yeah, that's real, Kevin.
I got this.
Strain your eyes long enough to under certain conditions is GG's.
My turn.
You can see it like an adult now. Eye surgery? Yo, listen.
Arcus, activate.
Very well.
You're definitely fine. I've just heard horror stories about that stuff, and I'm just like, I'll stick with my slightly messed up eyes. I'll be impaired slightly for those. You have to wear them when you drive? Well, I don't drive, so there's that. But yes, if I were to drive, yes. Illegally, you probably shouldn't have been driving or shooting. Ain't no freaking way.
Nice.
You used to have bad headaches as a kid as an adult, but as you gone, oh, I see. Damn. Wait, that's actually wild.
Bring it on.
Mood? Yeah. I kind of played myself with the eye thing, though.
Yeah.
I used to be one of those kids that would push my face up to the TV static. So, you know. Here I am.
Arcus, activate. All right. Arcus, activate.
Same? Bro, I'm telling you.
My turn.
So you could feel it? Promise you. Not on my eyes, but like on my freaking, like the rest of my face for some goofy ass reason. I don't know what was going on with that. You can't see without your glasses? Yeah. I know, like, I guess you as well as old girl back here. She's blind. Like, I could be right in front of her and she can't make out features. You used to do that? I'm glad it's not just me. Like, I used to think I was like obviously that's not a normal thing to do, quote unquote. But you know,
Let's go.
I'm glad it's a little more common, at least among us. With the side of your face on my eyes? Yeah, no. Like, I didn't put my eyes to it. But, like, I was, like, face to the TV. You know what I mean? But, like, my eyes were, like, I wasn't, like, trying to connect my eyes to the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's my
So I
turn.
was like, damn, like, why is it all staticky and shit? Like, I noticed, because, like, I forget what it was. I think I went to, like, clean the TV at one point when I was a kid or something like that, right? Like, you know, wipe it down with some Windex. And freaking, like, my finger would like, touch, like, part of the screen, and I'd get freaking zapped. And I was like, hold on. We moving like that for real? And so, you know. The tingle? Yeah. Yep. When studying this in job, I was stuck staring at the screen all day. My eyes were killing me. Ah, I see. I don't know what's up, but like, I'm literally like, y'all don't understand. I'm literally at my computer
Good work,
like
everyone.
90% of any given day. Actually, no, not 90, 80% of any given day. Okay. And I mean, for those of you who hang out with me in VCs that are regular, like you probably like, maybe you never really like let that click, but like, I'm really here all the time.
Stay on your toes.
And so,
Watch out.
okay, I was gonna say.
This is a tough one.
And so, like, honestly, I've never experienced strain, to be honest. Not to say it can't happen, but like, I've also been doing this for years. Hi, Eckert. How you doing? How you be? TVs don't tingle like they used to? No, they don't. Like, I'm looking at this TV in front of me right now for this game, and I'm like, you're not built like what I used to have, bruh. Me neither? Yeah, yo. Yeah. Also, this thing has got to be weak to... Oh, weak to wind. Well, okay.
You can't escape.
Okay. How's Yumiya been treating you, Eckert? What's poppin'?
All right. Everyone ready? Leave it to me.
You do wear blue tint glasses though when you're staring at the screen for long periods of time? Yeah, that's fair. This is how to flyback Transformers. Oh my god.
Now.
You have no idea what you just did to my brain when you said that. Like that right there, that's a core memory.
Activate.
I think after you tried out blue light glasses, you realized you had strain because you felt what it was without it. Ah, that makes sense, Pang. I wish that certain kinds of glasses, I guess, weren't so freaking expensive, because I absolutely would look into getting myself, what's it called? I guess like prescription contacts, would it be? I don't know, I'm unfamiliar because I've only ever had glasses like since I was like 4 years old or like a little bit older. But I absolutely would like look into getting Meta Ray-Bans. Oh no, listen, I don't care about brand or any of that. You know what I mean? I don't need designer glasses, but like, so long as they function the way I need them to, lock me in. But like contacts and or like glasses that like transition in the sun, you know what I mean? Like can I have them be sunglasses too? Like, or if they had like the blue light protection as well, like I'd be lit. But like they're so freaking like costly and shit. Like, yeah, even these I think were like 120 or something like that, or a little bit more, 120, 160. I was like, god damn, bro, just so I can see like a little bit. Crazy work.
Yeah.
Truly crazy work. Ray-Ban now have transition frames. Do they come in the prescription variety? How's the stealing going? Oh, it's going. We just read some crazy stories, bro, in the game. Like, we read some books. I'm sick. I believe Bagel used to get prescription contacts. Yeah, and those cost, to my knowledge at least here. And I'm just like, damn it. Oh, you're almost dead, bruh. All right.
Yeah.
Charging people to see better is crazy, bruh. At least if you gotta charge them, like charging them so exorbitantly is also crazy. It must be because they probably get like 2.5 customers a year. Like, cause there's no way, bro.
Stats updated.
Is it another case of a monopoly or something, or is it actually costly to make? I wonder about that, to be honest with you. Can't get a script for them? Oh, nice, actually. That's actually mad nice. Chat, let's get Felix Ray-Ban contacts. Yeah, I'd have to learn how to use contacts, because, I mean, shoot, I'm 30 years old. I've never even tried, you know? I've never had to wear contacts or anything, but I totally would. So that way, you know, if I'm ever going to, like, a beach or somewhere sunny, I can wear glasses. Or hell.
That's the Osgiliath
Like, imagine,
Basin,
listen, let me
huh?
tell you something. And for those of you who also...
The view is stunning, but unsettling at the same time.
Damn!
And what's all the way down there?
For those of you who wear glasses
Looks like we
regularly,
hit the jackpot.
imagine, like, going out
I don't
anywhere.
like the look of
Okay,
this.
even today.
Be on your guard, guys.
Now, I'm somebody who likes, you know, I'll be listening to music on my commutes, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I'll really be out here with glasses over my ear, my earbuds on, which they're like, kind of like the wraparound ear type earbuds, right? That go in. And then a mask. Hey, listen, bro. You best believe that after like an hour or so, my ears are like, hey, bro, I'm dying. So, you know,
I won't go easy.
some of that is crazy. Looks like a huge meteor struck this place for real, and we're just looking at freaking pleuromo grass. Like, what the heck are we saying here?
Arc is
I keep
activated.
looking at the weakness of these dang things.
Charging.
There are places, only places that sell glasses for better prices if you have a prescription already. I'm gonna have to double check and see what the heck my my stuff was at the time. I'm mad because I did commit it to memory for a time, and I should have just written it down, and then I didn't. Like a freaking goober, because I thought my memory was gonna hold it. Like, here we are. Come see me and I'll teach you. Wait, LASIK fundraiser? No. I don't want to do LASIK, honestly. I don't like. I've had to do surgery on my eyes one time for other reasons. And honestly, I've definitely heard of, and I know it's mostly safe, but I've heard of repercussions and so on that like happen down the line after people have had LASIK and yada. I'm good. Oh, contacts? Oh. Well, say less. Plan to drop me an address. I'll schedule an appointment today. Discount LASIK. Listen, bro.
Is that all?
That's where you buy all your eyes from. Your eyes is crazy. Why do I need eyes? Don't worry about it. Yeah, okay, man. You're a serial killer. There's no freaking way. Hi, Nisreen. What's going on? How you doing? How you be? How was your weekend? I've heard a bad experience on that LASIK. Yeah, literally. Listen, I have a friend who went. I want to say like 3 years ago, and they got it done, and like sometime later, their experience, like they were fine afterwards, yada yada yada, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Things were chill. And then like I want to say maybe like a year after, you know, I was hearing some complications that kind of come up, and I was like, oh shit. Hey, bruh, I'm good. No surgery for your boy.
We have the advantage.
I was thinking about you from MagFest, but I'm too lazy to put it in the mail. Hey, look, that's fine. If it's another like Pikachu butt situation, bro, I'm not gonna hold you. You're cooked.
Here's our chance.
You talking about LASIK?
mine.
Yeah.
I shall go.
Nothing good, but it's all good. I hope things get better soon, homie.
Nuh-uh.
Nice.
It's my turn.
Do.
They keep
Your mom and
coming.
Bessie got it and didn't have any issues. That's good.
Let's go.
Pika butt? Yep. It's Pikachu from Pokemon CCG. Oh, nice. Hey. Fire. But yeah, no, take your time. Literally don't even worry about it. The world's a crazy place right now anyways.
Arcus, activate.
Where's the best place to DM you? Discord will get my attention the fastest. Yeah. Burn.
It's my turn.
Your mom got hers done in 2002, 2003? Oh, damn, that long ago. Wait, that's actually incredible.
Let's go.
There's a new way for Pika Butt now? If you don't think so.
Yeah.
Imagine you guys having done something better than CA. Hey.
My turn.
Well, honestly, when it comes to something like that in particular, I'm not terribly surprised. And I say that because on a technological level, Canada is behind. I'm gonna keep it a stack 52. Canada is behind. Like, I'll be honest. On the odd occasion, I'll find somebody that is IRL streaming here, and I'm just like, how? Because the way our data plans and internet service providers and so on are set up, there's no fucking way.
Suppression complete.
There's absolutely no
Good work,
fucking way.
Yeah, I did it!
I must train
With
even
our
more.
dollar? Yeah, okay. Had a cataract replacement on both eyes? Wow. You see way better, but you have astigmatism now. Wow. Wow, that's wild. Whirling steel. Hold on. Speaking of cold steel. So targets one enemy. Critical rate up by 30%. Dances up a storm with twin blades to cut down the enemy. We're gonna have to see what's popping. Hey, no worries, Nisreen. No worries, no worries. You please take care, all right? And whatever's going on, you take it day by day, all right? Honestly, Astra, just one. Cataract surgery is the most common surgery. Yeah. Everyone who lives long enough develops cataracts. Yeah, that's real. You know what's crazy too? Even though, like, duh to what you just said, because of the lifespan of pets, typically, I only ever hear cataracts get associated with pets. I've always known, obviously, like, anything with freaking eyes can get cataracts. But, like, yeah. And so, like genuinely, like, that surprised me just now to read that. I'm saying, yeah, no, that's wild, yo. But I'm glad it got sorted. Wow. Maybe the LASIK surgeon was from hey, yo. Wild work.
Looks like a real tough one.
That's a strong one.
That's true. I feel bad when pets have ailments. Yeah, especially cats, because I know cats like to hide pain. So, like, you know, they'll really just shoulder it. I'm just like, you better say something, goofy ass cat. Already out here trying to speak English to me anyways. You might as well go ahead and figure it out, bro. Tell me you're in pain. Goofy, man.
Let's go.
That stinger's insane, by the way, bro. You see it? Oh, hell no. Listen, I need you to walk back into the spot, bro.
Very well.
If we had a Tokyo that'd get so many sightseers, it'd pay for itself. Yeah, real. Have you seen how far away Tokyo is? Yes. It's actually bonkers.
Activate.
Eyes overrated? You see too much bullshit nowadays. Okay, listen to me, man. You're crazy, okay? Ain't no freaking way this thing ran all the way around. Okay. Oh, it actually hit all of them, thank God. You haven't seen how far away Tokyo is? Hey, go ahead and pull up Google Maps. It's too far away for you to see.
Thanks.
Alright, so this is my last fight for the stream. We're getting out of here. Y'all be easy. Because what are we talking about here?
I got this. Now.
It's mine.
It's my
Tino, do you see him? I'll be honest, I don't know how or why it is we keep him around. Like, there's no way.
Very well. Yeah.
Damn it. I was hoping to get one more
that
BP
all?
off of him. W Scald. Ivy Nail? We're up. Oh, nice. Nice, oh, nice. Oh. Maybe the chat's collective eyesight could see the silhouette. I don't think that'd be enough. I do not think that'd be enough, considering like all of us in here are at least a little bit blind, except for you, it seems.
Ready to go whenever.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't like this. I don't like what I'm seeing right here. I'm gonna rest right here. If you want me to leave, just say so. See you later. What are we talking about? What are you saying? What are we saying? Modify orbments. Yeah, we're gonna need to. At the very least, we'll do this. 2 steps away from evolving to use echolocation? Ain't no freaking way. Damn, freaking 520 to upgrade it again. You're good. Yep. That's gonna have to be the vibe, at least for now. You have UV damage on your eyeballs? What? UV damage? What the hell is going on here? screeches like dolphins. Hold on. I just know Osborn grew up in these fields. This is where he plotted revenge for the murder of his family. 100%, bro. Now, granted, I'm not gonna hold you. I did think it was gonna look different. I thought I was gonna maybe pull up on a giant freaking like cave, but it's actually a lot more open here than I thought. But also, I'm just realizing. So I know when we pulled up the map and we saw it, there was literally a giant swirl, Death Mountain Zelda style, in the freaking sky. And obviously, you know, Yuna was saying earlier, like, yo, did it get dark or is that just me? We're seeing that. We're seeing that in the sky. These are just swirling in a freaking circle. Is that my freaking bestie, Selena? Do not, I repeat, do not get me hype. You already know what your presence does to me, okay? Do not get me fucking excited. You understand me? Yeah, Kevin, 100%. Probably got them from playing tennis out in the sun. Oh, dang, that's crazy actually, Pang. Holy smokes. Hi, Selena. How are you doing? Yo, first and foremost, how was your weekend? Second off, what rank are you in Rivals? Because listen, I played in a crazy freaking 6-stack yesterday. Shouldn't have done it. We're not going to talk about it too loudly because J-Sick might come through and kill me. But played in a 6-stack last night and I went from Silver 3 to Silver 2. Now, I'm looking at it with the lens still of I'm waiting another week before I try to boot up into ranked. Because they are moving something fierce in comp right now. They're moving something fierce. Like there's just no way. Wait, in a 6-stack you leveled up just like a little bit, right? Like I moved a little bit with a 6-stack, but I'll be out like we barely. I basically got like my division up to from Silver 3 because that's where I started, up to Silver 2, and then I maybe like we went up and down after that. Could not escape Silver 2. Yeah, it was nuts. I feel like it's unheard of. Yeah, you're also Silver 2? Shit. I was hoping you were still in Bronze because I knew you were fighting down there. I knew you were fighting in Bronze, and I was like, yeah. Seeing this, I'm waiting. But no, it's cool. It's cool.
Look, over there.
Ooh, voice cutscene. You already know what that means. This is about to be important.
Just as we thought.
That's the landing craft from the Pantagruel.
Damn, look at all these creepy-ass flowers. And over there, just the ladies we thought we'd see.
Oh shit. Over there, it's Kobe. Shut your ass up, Kev. Duchess Mildine is crazy. Where's Tiki Joe? Where's that slacker, man? Yo, I'm not gonna hold y'all. Selena gives Aurelia Le Guin vibes. You know what I mean? Hi? Yeah, come and get your girl, Joe. Yo, say less, Glenn. The MC is here. I will pack you up into the sun. Pang, hi. Appreciate you pulling up on YouTube. I thought I was fighting in Bronze. Yeah. Yeah, I really did. Because like, look, I saw how some of those games were going. Like it was a struggle and I was like, okay, this tells me everything I need to know. I'm not playing ranked. But then like a friend that I've not gotten to play with in literally months invited me to play, and like she has high interest in playing ranked, which is no problem. So I was like, for you, I'm gonna let it slide this one time. But ain't no freaking way. YouTube lets me dodge the ad breaks on Twitch. Ain't no. That's valid. Those Ross Bronze games look tough too. Yeah, see, like, yeah, I'm gonna wait. And I'm saying a week, but I feel like a week is still not long enough. Low key. With the way that we're fighting, Kev, I was like, yeah, no, they might need 3. Isaiah, it might be different on console, I'm not gonna lie to you, but on PC, it is definitely something insane.
And Principal Aurelia.
Are you? Yeah, 100%, Kev. Yeah, I am waiting for the psychos to freaking, you know, go ahead and send themselves back up to their ranks, because I'd rather be behind and meet them there instead of fight with them to get there. Like, nah. I'll catch up. Yeah, I'll be easy. All right. Yeah, low key, like, you know what I mean, little sleeper pick. Now here's the thing though, Kev, right? Here's where I have a dilemma. I have to beat Selena to Diamond. Is it a race back to Diamond, or are we trying to go to GM? Either way, I have to beat Selena there. So like I do have to be mindful of when it is I play rank and how far ahead she gets, because I can, you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta watch out. I gotta watch out. There's something on the line. I don't even know what, but there is something on the line. Also, oh my God, Selena, I don't even know if you remember this, because I know you were kind of sort of drinking that night, and I don't really know what might carry over, despite the fact that you like, you know, you were still like coherent and everything, or at least seemingly coherent, so on and so forth. But you said to me that you would like to stream together sometime, and I would be down to arrange something. So, you know, whatever happens to line up, I'm down. I realized I didn't get to say that to you, or well, I did respond later in chat, but you know, you were streaming and everything was happening, so don't even worry about that. But yeah, can't believe Felix is eternity. You must be out your goddamn mind. Oh, so when you start, you need 12-hour sessions? Low-key, Kev, we might need you on PC, brother. We might need you on PC. Oh, also, Kev, I had a really nice game as Invisible Woman last night. Hey, MVP, bro, I was up. I don't remember what my stats were, but regardless. Are the cycles anything like JP players on Mario Kart, just flying a lap ahead of anyone? Honestly, some. Yes, Astra. That's a solid comparison. Yes. Absolutely.
Oh, you finally arrived. My young horned lions.
I definitely remember. Yeah. I was like, oh, because I heard you say my name and I like missed it at first. So I literally had to go back in the VOD to like make sure I caught what you had said.
Welcome,
and I was like,
Thor's Branch
Selena.
Campus's Class 7
It was
Special
so nice.
Operations.
I was like, I don't know if it's the alcohol talking right now, but regardless, I'm up. I was genuinely like very, very touched. So yeah, I would love to arrange something with you sometime. I legit looked up PC prices and I heard inside I would if I could. I understand entirely, bro. The way you had to check your Invisible Woman stats after, yeah, bro, because like I was like, whoa, like it didn't make sense. Like that man Jay was cooking more than me, I would say, but hey.
My name is Mildine. Mildine Uzalith de Cayenne.
This name upsets me, bro. This name absolutely boggles my mind. Sorry for the awful spelling and slowness because I'm in a game. Oh no, you're good, you're good. right now she's ranking up to try to get ahead of me, bro. What the what? Oh, let me repeat it for you.
My name is Mildine. Mildine Uzalith de Cayenne.
Yeah.
I am heiress to the Cayenne Duchy
Miss
and
Pepper,
sponsor of the
facts.
Weissland Army.
Had to pop on
It
because
is
we got a
pleasure
bet
to make your
too.
acquaintance at last.
Look, as the competitive sort, like innately, like deep down, I mask it very well. As the competitive sort, I have to let you know, you're not winning. Today I learned that egret is a kind of duck. Really? So what? She's a duck pepper? Like, although we need to figure out what the bets will be. Yeah, that's true, huh? Dang it. I think the diamond because GM is wild. You're not lying. Okay, so it's a diamond. Okay, I'm down for that. I'm down for that. I'm down for that. Damn. Okay. Okay, back to diamond. Whew. And we need to figure out like what happens with who whenever somebody wins. I'm gonna think of something. You're carrying me to GM. You got it backwards. You're carrying me, Lady Sniper. What are you talking about carrying you to GM? If you don't, ain't you grocery shopping? Yo, Kev, what? I really had to hit the on this man. How? From gold? Listen up, bro. Listen to me and listen to me good. If you ask me, you actually, beyond the silver 1 to gold 3 threshold, you had like the smoothest climb from bronze 3 to gold 1 I've ever seen. And the game's only been out since December. There's no way, bro. There's actually 0% of a shot. You're carrying me. What are you talking about? Yo, this man tease played for 2.5 minutes, right? And the 2.5 minutes was spent him struggling from silver 1 to gold 3. There's no way. You got me stammering extra hard right now. Yo, Rin, honestly, you picked a great time. You picked a great space just to listen to yaps because I couldn't tell you what's going on either. A little spicy duck. Yeah, that's actually crazy. Oh, hey, appreciate you, Astra. Waiting on the Kev carry. Hey, that's real. Y'all really could rank up together. But also, Isaiah, I hope you've been practicing somebody that isn't Venom. I retired. If you don't fix up, bro. All right, y'all. Hey, look, while we're all here, try and help us think real quick, all right? So Selena and I, if you've missed out on our conversation, Selena and I have a bet, okay? It's a race to who can get to diamond rank in Marvel Rivals faster. What should I do if she wins? And what should she do if I win? And not even if, when. what should we do? I'm so curious but terrified of Marvel Rivals. Just one, the skill set required, and two, what if I can't stop playing it? Let me tell you something right now. Skill set, you don't have to worry too much. Many, not all, but many of the characters are very approachable and very accessible. Like they very much sort of like tried to make sure that most characters were as approachable as possible. Two, you're cooked, because I haven't been able to put the game down since December. So we're up, you know what I mean? To be honest, a couple of your shots that stream were your secret safe. That's so funny. Frocam. People are just kind of toxic. Yeah, what Tino said. Like, you'll definitely get some idiots in quick play that are like, hey man, why aren't you good at the game? Meanwhile, like, you're in quick play. Anyways, best you could do on Diamond 1 on solo queue. Oh, Diamond 1 on solo queue is crazy. I gotta move with at least a duo or something. You know what I'm saying, Tino? Ain't no freaking way. Wow, loser has to cosplay? Fuck. If she wins, you gotta play Fortnite build? Or do you mean just Fortnite with Denise? Mr. Win, salutations. Hi, Ginger. What's going on? Nah, Frocam is so crazy. Usually play Rocket or Namor. Onesie stream. You know what's funny you say that, Kev? Because I was thinking to myself, like, maybe Selena has to wear like a Pikachu onesie if or when she loses. You know what I mean? Because I love Pikachu. And I'll be like, wow. Yes, that? Okay. I'm down. We'll see what Selena thinks about that. And then if I lose, I mean, shoot, if I'm also cosplaying or wearing a onesie, what would I have to wear? I guess she can pick, or somebody can make a suggestion that she would agree with. Loser has to cosplay their most disliked gaming or anime character? Ain't no fucking way. Spider-Man? Bro said I gotta be wearing a mask? Or a cooking stream with Denise? Listen to me. The way we be moving in the kitchen, there's actually no shot, okay? Listen to me. Listen to me. Denise cooks good food, okay? She does. But if you've ever seen some of the things that she does in the kitchen, if she was to instruct me to do those things, I would lose my mind. We know. You've had Shy Guy practice for years? Yeah, bro. And my nose is extra flat because of that damn mask. What are you talking about? No, that's crazy. Yo, that mask really does push up against my nose. It's actually crazy. I feel like a freaking bulldog with that dang or bulldog? No. What's a oh my god, I'm trying to think of the tiny little dog that a lot of the Asian people like. You know the one. A French bulldog. That's what I was thinking of. I was thinking of a pug too, but I was thinking of a French bulldog. Yes. Dog. Listen to me. There is no way. Okay? That mask fucked me up. We can just combine all these prompts, cosplay and cook at Fortnite. Not you including the cooking. Peg, if you don't get out of here. If you don't get out of here with that shit. Tino, it's his time. Luffy, cosplaying as Luffy, shut your ass up, man. Matter of fact, Isaiah, what size shirt do you wear? Because ain't no freaking way. Ain't no freaking way, bro. I mean, they did say I could pick the shots. Yeah, true. Yo, listen, Selena was going crazy that night. Okay, cosplay stream, super down. My pick for you is a Pikachu onesie. And so I guess you can, you know, I mean, you could pick something for me too. Miles Morales, at least. Yo, listen, low key, actually, I have looked into it. Listen, you don't understand. If I cosplay Spider-Man, I'd have to do two things. One, shave my fro down mad low, okay? All right. You must dress as the dog from Courage? I have to dress as Courage the Cowardly Dog? Ain't no fucking way. Yo, all right, all right, all right. You know what? You know what? Deal. I don't know how I'm gonna figure the purple out, but that's gonna be a future me problem, okay? What if you wore a wig? Like I could try and figure something out, right? And look, I love Courage. So like, that's why I'm like, oh, I'm down for that. Courage the Cowardly Dog would be hilarious. But I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm not trying to lose that. Like, I'm not trying to dress up in those Courage, bro. Ain't no way. Love the dog. Look, I'm grinding the diamond tonight. You got me messed up. Hi, Aja. How you doing? How you be? It's good seeing you. You better not lose. I'm not going to, man. There's not a singular shot that I'm losing this. I'm talking like paper mache. Oh, you said I gotta DIY it at home? Yeah, say less. Okay. We're gonna figure this out. I'm getting the diamond tonight. Because there's no way. I'm literally about to turn this game off and start grinding right now. There's no way. And you're on ranked right now. I'm literally about to boot up the game and spy on you. Because there's actually no, this emote is crazy. This emote is actually crazy. Nah, I'm gonna have to hit up somebody, yo. The squad, the gang is about to have to move. The gang is about to move something fierce tonight, Tino. We also just need back-to-back quotes. The things I do for love. Yeah, nah, look, nah. I cannot let that be me. I cannot let that be me. Nah, see, now I feel like the onesie is too light. Like she's gonna have to DIY. Shout out Pikachu. She's gonna have to DIY a Pikachu in the house now. Like, there's no way. Can't wait to see you all dressed up. Yeah, nah, gotta do the Courage Scream and everything. Oh my God. I'm getting the diamond tonight, bro. I'm getting the diamond, or Phil from Hercules. I'll take Courage. you trying to get me to dress up as Danny DeVito? Listen up. I'm good. Courage is cool. Holy smokes. Nah, there's no way. Yo, Peng, do you see this? That is a diabolical mind. That is a diabolical mind. Good morning, Queen. Never mind. I think she's probably going back to sleep. Nah, Danny. Nah, it's straight up Danny DeLito. Isaiah, this is crazy. Hold on, bro. But the thing is, Isaiah, is like, I'm not even getting away with one of these, bro. If it was one of these, hey, I'd probably say no problem. Look at this, y'all. Hold on. You're gonna see me like twice. You're gonna see chat. Look at this. This man Isaiah sent me this and this. There's actually no way. Neither one of these is gonna be the reality of what you would receive if I lost this. There's actually no way. Danny DeVito, Felix, I'm all for it. Hey, okay, if you don't slip aside, whose side are you on? You just met Selena and all of a sudden you taking up for her? There's no way. There's no way. I'm not losing. I'm not losing, bro. Listen, if I come even close to losing, y'all might actually see the first ever Felix win to crash out. There's no way, bro. You like that second one though? The second one was more on point. Look, if we were talking onesies, look, I'll lock in on that Courage onesie. You know what I'm saying? You just want to see how well this plays out, but still, listen, you don't understand, y'all. I'm ending stream after this cutscene or boss fight or whatever because I need to go start grinding. Jacek and I had other plans for tonight. Okay. If neither of us win, we both have to dress up as anglerfish. I fucking hate anglerfish. I'm down. I'm down. Say less. If neither of us win, anglerfish. Okay. Okay. It is written. I'm signing off on it. This is the Felix win signature. So what's the deadline? I guess the season end, to be honest with you. Which is what, like a month and a half or something like that? Month? 2 months? Something like that. I will audibly laugh. It's a good thing my status is invisible. 90 days. Okay. If neither of you win, you got to dress as whatever your current Animal Crossing character is wearing. I don't even know if Selena has played or plays Animal Crossing in any capacity, actually. A new season just started? Yeah, on the 11th. Yeah. Those stakes are high. Ginger, do you see it? Wait, I don't have Animal Crossing? Yeah, see, I thought so. No worries. That being said, hey, I know my dog is looking crazy on Animal Crossing. Assuming the mid-season doesn't count as a reset. Right. True. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get it figured out. Yo, I literally had plans to pull up on JSIC like later tonight and be like, let's run this game. And now I have to pivot those plans and be like, bro, you don't understand. I have to DIY a Courage the Cowardly Dog fit in my house. If I lose, we have to grind. I'm on it. I'm on it tonight. I'm ending after this cutscene. There's no way. I'm nah. I said I was waiting a week. F it. I'm about to see what the duo queue is looking like. Because there's no way. It's a shame. Let's boot up. He's here looking. Bro, do you see this? Bro, there's no way. Cries. Tati, I love you. Just pull up and come watch the games. If you need help, let me know. I'll be home Friday. My man, Pots and Pans. We got to see what's up. Jason, get out of here. Yo, hey, no freak away. You could crash out over Emma again? Yo, honestly. Okay, Selena, my Marvel Rivals gamers. Before I actually continue this, right? Pang, I got you. Yes. Essentially though, correct. Does anybody know how to deal with Emma yet? Because she is busted with a capital G. There's not even a G in the word busted, but she is busted. Okay? Like it actually doesn't make any sense. Like there's no way she's super busted, bro. Like how do you deal? Yeah, like the G is silent. And don't forget to capitalize it, Tati. It's crazy. It's crazy. If you're not already tapped in with Calypsy, by the way, that's my homegirl Selena. All right, that is my bestie. Okay, I need you to go lock it in. She is hilarious, incredibly engaged with her chat, y'all. She will yap at you about anything and everything all night. And I need you to go in there and distract her and keep her occupied while she grinds ranked on stream. Because what are we talking about here? Yo. That might have to be the wave, Astra. It might actually have to be the wave. Oh, okay. To answer you, Pang. So you start off. There are no placement matches like some games do. You start off at Bronze 3, and it does the typical format of like Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Diamond. I think Grandmaster is after that, right? Whatever. We don't need to go that far. We're worried about like Bronze through Diamond, and each. And you have to build 100 points per division of said rank. So each rank has divisions. So there is Bronze 3, Bronze 2, Bronze 1. Then you go Silver 3, Silver 2, Silver 1, Gold 3. You get it. Yeah. So using Emma earlier, she's OD. Yeah, see. Nah, she's nuts. And per game. Now, I know they changed it recently to where you kind of get and lose points based on your performance. But generally speaking, say you, well, win or lose, you generally lose anywhere from like 20 to like what? 28-ish points per like game. So whether you win or lose, like you're losing probably within that range. I think I've seen as low as like 15 points. But yeah, so of course, as you rank up, the skill level of those in your rank or around your rank will increase for dang sure. So in that sense, yeah, it like gets harder. And also starting this season, because before it wasn't a thing until later, starting the season, starting at Gold 3, like say we enter a ranked match, Pang, and we are in an all gold lobby, we are now able to ban characters from use. So each team gets to pick 2 characters, and these choices can accidentally overlap. Obviously, you're not calming with the other team, so you're not organizing who's getting banned. But so like you can have anywhere from like, well, 2 guaranteed characters are getting eliminated based on whatever it is that your team votes. Emma is absolutely getting banned in gold. On me explaining that part, I'm like, oh my god, we get to be free of her in gold. Like we have to get rid of her, bro. There's no way. Unless they're your teammates, and then they play like, yeah, that's facts. Yeah, you already know how that goes. Yeah, facts. I'm banning him every time. Yeah, 100% Tino, bro. We got to get rid of her. But yeah, like, yo, Pang, this new character is ridiculous. I don't even know how to explain it. But yeah, like, she's ridiculous. But yeah. Yo, and shout out Knockout City. I miss that game. She can literally grab everyone out of ults, which is disgusting. No, dead ass. It's crazy. R.I.P. Knockout City. May it rest. You know that they're a private service?
Our acquaintance.
A new introduction for your new identity. Is that it?
Oh, Yuna. You'll have to forgive me for hiding the truth from you. Muse was an old nickname of sorts. One my parents gave me before they passed.
Miss KO City? That was fire. Dang.
After the accident, however, their duchy was inherited by my Uncle Croy. No sooner had he taken his seat as the new Duke Cayenne than I was shipped off to Heimdall, out of sight and out of mind. There, I spent close to a decade as a student.
Rocket Ult, man, I love it now.
Astraea.
Yo, it seems pretty freaking good now, man. Groot might counter her? You think so? Like I know that there are a number of ways to like counter the ult in particular, right? But look, okay, when I say counter her, I'm specifically talking about impervious. Okay? Impervious, when she gets all meddled up. Which one is that? Bro, it's the ability where she's just invincible. Like she gets crazier damage reduction than any other character has. And it's when she's able to like melee you and like grab you. When she's like that, bro, she does not die. You don't know about it? Yeah, bro. Yo, she does not die. I could not tell you how many games we had last night up against an Emma. And like, I promise you, at least 3 of us were shooting her. And I also will say, yeah, she was probably getting like hit with heals, but still, there were like 3 of us at minimum on her. And she basically bodied all of us. And I was like, the ult would be one thing. But the impervious, just that alone, bonkers. It actually like she's busted. Her damage output is also like crazy too. I understand better now how it works, but her damage output is busted. Her diamond form doesn't get affected by sun. Yeah, you can't nothing, bro. It's like they took the thing, and you know how like the thing can't be stopped by like anything really, right? Except for like Penny Web. And I think like one other thing can kind of like stun him, like Scarlet Witch's thing. Like her stun. Otherwise, if the thing is like charging at you or any of that, you can't stop him. You know, you can't budge him. Emma is that, except she got curves. And it's amped up because she's pretty. Like it actually doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Joy, I'm not gonna hold you. If I didn't know any better, I would say that you share a build, not an appearance, but a build with Emma. Because there's no freaking way. Hi, Joy. What's going on, baby? Yo. I hope your weekend was fantastic. Yeah, like I'm waiting. Like last night I was on YouTube in shambles after our games, and they saw me, yo. I searched it up. I was like, counters to Emma Frost, Marvel Rivals, and nothing. Like I actually think that she's impervious to even like Jeff ult. Speaking of Jeff, like I think if Jeff ults and she's just there diamond formed up, you're not grabbing her, and it doesn't make any sense. I think I could be wrong on that one, but I think that is the case. It's crazy. You share a build with whom's? Emma Frost, the new character in Marvel Rivals. But I want to specify again, not the appearance, but the build. You know what I'm saying? Emma has a lot of health for the type of character she is. Yeah. It's crazy, man. Yeah, the ult is manageable. I don't need to learn about how to manage the ult. You know what I'm saying? And if I get caught in it, hey, GG's, dog. Like, y'all be easy. It has crazy range, though, and I do hope they decrease it. That said, nah, impervious. Impervious, bro. Can't even carry myself. That's facts. How much for a carry against Emma Frost? Yo, Jay's trying to figure out. Yo, the Emma mains have Jay stumped. Listen, Marvel Rivals was a Jay-sick game, and then they put Emma out like almost specifically to kick him out. Oh, we play against each other in the game. I'm trying to see you. Yo, Calypsy, I'm not gonna hold you. It would be so poetic. Platinum 1 rank up game. My team versus yours. You know what I'm saying? It would be something poetic, and I'm not gonna hold you. My team stocks are high. Y'all like, watch out. All right? Watch out. Let me stop, because Selena be out here playing with Grandmaster and above Smurfs. Like, I just put your money where your mouth is. I'm broke. What money? Customs teams? Yeah, nah, look, I'm sick, busy, tired, and allergic for that. Like, I'm good. I'm busy that day. My team is busy that day. Like, y'all be easy. I'm uninstalling Rivals. Gotta preserve your sanity. You ready to install? What? We didn't even get to hunt any monsters yet. That's crazy. Avengers versus Avengers for diamond promotion? No, for real. I'm a retired effective once Felix gets a diamond? Nah, bro. Jay, you're a real one, bro. I put my money where my mouth is and I'm so hungry. That's freaking crazy. But also real. And the worst part about it, Rin, is that both Selena and I are paying in Canadian. Sickening. Everybody be hunting without me? I'm on strike from online homie games? Damn. Ew. Yeah, you're telling me.
All the while knowing that my uncle's actions would one day lead to civil war.
As you should, Joy.
What?
See, that's why I didn't even say CAD. I said Canadian. Shut your ass up. Y'all trying to get me the diamond? Jack, pull up. I'll see you tonight, bro.
That's impossible.
You're saying that as a little kid, you knew there was gonna be a civil war?
It only made sense. I could see what my uncle would make of House Cayenne's assets, the machinations of the other 4 great houses, and the Rhineford group as well.
That's crazy.
The Empire's relationships with Crossbell and the Republic, the Blood and Iron Chancellor's plots, excluding supernatural elements such as the Society
Jack, I'm gonna see you
of
tonight.
Divine Knights.
Mother, hi. How you doing? How you freaking be? It's good seeing you.
All of these factors allowed me to predict that the Noble Alliance would move to suppress the reformist faction by force, and that it would all lead to Duke Cayenne's, to my Uncle Croy's inevitable downfall.
If you were anyone else, I'd think that was a bluff.
Lady
You see it,
Mildine
Kev.
contacted me right at the close of the Civil War as an ally of Count Egret. I'd known of her since she was a child, when she predicted every twist and turn of the Northern War, right down to the Empire's proposal. I made up my mind. I would see Lady Mildine as the next head of House Cayenne. Not that sham of a man Marquis Ballard. Though I must admit to this day, I find both her ambition and the
I'm with you
accuracy of
on
her
that,
predictions
Red Knox.
intimidating. For instance, she sought contact with the Witch of Ouroboros to bolster her list of allies.
Is that my Shaiwaya Maya Bai? I gotta clap a little quietly because old Grumpy McDumpy over there is sleeping. Yeah. Hi, Shy. How you doing? How you be? How was your weekend, Queen? Yo. Yeah, trust me. I wake her up, it's gonna be and just grump, and I'm cooked for the remainder. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna let her rock.
And by the end of last
Wait.
year,
Sorry. She sought contact with the Witch of Erebonia. Okay, got
and
it.
by the end of last year, she
was
had
busy but
foreseen
good?
the
Hell yeah.
national mobilization law, the war with Calvard, and even the curse overtaking the Empire.
Movies up, King. Any more suggestions? Let me know. Glenn, I appreciate you to the moon and back, man. I'd get stabbed if I ever said that to my girl. Trust me. She'd pull up and she'd be like, hey. If she was awake, but she's not. I keep peeking back because, like, I can only faintly hear her snoring through my earbuds. So whenever it gets too quiet, I be looking over my shoulder. Like, I promise you, like, hey.
Damn, she's like some kind of monster.
What's going on? Something tells me this isn't clairvoyance.
Gotta make sure, gotta watch my back. She's literally directly behind me, bro. Like, I promise you, I say the wrong thing, it might be Raps to your boy live.
I merely look at the pieces in play and consider how they will interact. No clairvoyance necessary.
Shy, I gotta watch out. Jay, I gotta watch out, bro. Look, I'm not gonna get caught liking like a certain, variety of people. Like, you can't.
I see
You
the
can't
current
catch me
state
lacking.
of things, the events that led up to this point, and the multitude of futures spreading out before us. And, most importantly, I see the goal of the one who controls the game board.
Mom? Mom? Okay. Okay. Looks like the stuff is here. You don't watch Felix at Snatch Up live? You know what's crazy? I gotta step away right now, which is crazy considering what's up right now. I guess it's a solid time for me to get in a quick break anyways. I say that as we are mid cutscene. So look, we're just gonna do a little to be continued, quote unquote, to be continued. I'll be back in a few minutes because there is a big package at the door and mom's gonna need some help with that, or else she's going to probably try and strain herself because I haven't already made my way up the stairs because that's the kind of person she is. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those. I will see you in a few minutes, y'all. All right, I'm back. Tino, if you can still even hear me, yo, appreciate you hanging out, being cool, and being you as you always are. We will talk soon. Welcome back. Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, I think it was big. Well, not super big, but Felix made it to the town of Thick Sheep. Ain't no freaking way. Don't tell me that, because Tem was talking about it too. Jay, she ended at silver too, bro. So she's the same as us, man. She caught up. Which is crazy because I was mentioning how she was over there fighting in bronze, so. One day I'll be able to watch the streams again. True. True, true, true. You know what I'm doing tonight? You better not, hey, bro. No trails for you tonight, man. On y'all's mains? Mains, bro. We going in, Jack. I have a diamond to get to, you know what I'm saying? So it's about to be us, trio style. Shy. I'm so sick, bruh. You two make me sick. All right. So I gotta log in tonight?
At the moment,
yeah.
Chancellor Osborne is unmistakably that person. Prince Olivert noticed this as well, and did all he could to stop Osborne's ambitions. But it became clear to me that he never quite understood the extent of the Chancellor's plans.
Interesting
which is why
claim.
I started devising some plans of my own. The first was getting the General here to take over as principal of the Thor's Branch campus.
Oh, she arranged that.
And the second was claiming the title of Duchess Cayenne and recruiting soldiers to my side behind the scenes. Then, when the Great Twilight broke out, I established the Viceland Army. It is with this very force that I intend to stop Operation Jormungand. Perhaps you could say they're the dagger I prepared to strike at the heart of the serpent.
Interesting.
Music.
Oh, JK, I'm Bronze 3. Fucking liar.
I'm finally starting to see what Eustace was talking about. I don't quite understand how, but you really do intend
Radnox,
to
you
fight
see it,
them,
bro.
don't you?
Say Jormungand,
The
whatever it was,
Imperial
10
times
times
has
fast,
grown to
for
a
real.
massive
Tonight should be
size
interesting?
with the recent
Yeah?
draft.
What you saying
It may
tonight,
very
brother?
well be the largest force ever assembled. An army of 1 million strong, poised to destroy Calvert. Yet you still plan to stand against them?
Yes, that's exactly right.
Yeah, the 100 jumps, I swear to God. Because if you think I'm hopping on ranked after what I saw, oh, listen. Nah, Teasy, real talk. I don't wish ranked on anybody in the first week, even 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? No shot. But it is coming your way. Like, I don't know what you think this is, bro. Good luck with your diamond journey. Yeah, Pang, thanks for instigating, you know what I'm saying? We'll see you later, Pang. Big love to you, though, for real. Kiss bagels on the forehead for me. Welcome back, Tino. We'll see you soon.
Are those women we met earlier another part of your plans? The ones affiliated with the Principality of Remiferia and a certain other country.
So you ran into them, did you? Must be fate. But you are correct. We invited them here to discuss their cooperation.
I see. So these two invited the churchgoers.
I imagine they're secretly conferring with their respective countries as we speak.
Y'all make me want to grind rank now? Hey, if it'll get you off trails. Let me stop.
All right, I'm starting to see what you're after now.
I couldn't stay away. My man. I said, yo, just say you love me, bro. I love you too. Damn.
Hell of a plan.
Let me mean Emma real quick for
Willing to
research
break a whole
purposes.
bunch of
Actually lock
things.
in. I'm actually so dead ass. Like, see what's up, bro. Because she's dumb.
Even if it goes the way you want, a ton of people are going to lose their lives in the process.
True.
Yo, Shy, like, what's
I
the problem?
estimate
Like,
it will
he
result
basically
in
said it.
hundreds of thousands of deaths. Though in the worst case scenario, it could be millions.
Say less, Isaiah. Send them my way
Civilian and
whenever.
soldier alike.
Yeah, Teasy. I mean, bro, Teasy. We literally were like team shooting her, bro, at one point. We were like, get Emma out. And she managed to at least play the biggest factor in why we got wiped out on one of the maps. No freaking way, bro. Like, Kevin, I'm telling you, under certain circumstances, she is the stupidest character right now. Like worse when, like, remember, I think it was us. We talked about how when the thing got dropped, like, yeah, like the meta kind of had to change sort of kind of go around the thing, but it felt like healthy for the game, right? That's not what's up with Emma. That's not what's up with Emma. Her ult range is insane, dead ass. Her ult range and the imperviousness. It's crazy. Yeah, Radnox, I'm not gonna lie to you. We're cooked. Let me stop. I already know. She's gotta be. She's gotta be. I don't know when she's joining the party again, but 100%.
So many dead.
Yeah, that is facts.
You're serious about this?
I am. At this point, the Imperial Army has gained too much momentum for us to be able to stop it outright. Erebonia was already the greatest military power in Zemuria. And like you said, conscription has only further increased its strength.
Listen, you know how the thing charges forward and everybody gets like launched up into the air and then he does the stomp, and yet it doesn't matter to her, bro. Nothing matters to her. The only thing I can think of, and even this I don't think is gonna work, Spider-Man yoink her off edges. You know, if she can still be pulled, cool. But if you're trying to like stagger her, you're cooked, bro. Good luck. That's the only thing I can think of. And even then, you got to be a good Spider-Man. And Spider-Man has a 5-star skill rating. So, like, truly speaking, what are we saying? Yeah, straight up.
That's without even
Whoops. Okay.
That's without even factoring in the Panzer Soldats, railway cannons, and airships. It has the advantage in both numbers and technology. What's more, the Chancellor has Ouroboros at his beck and call. And above all else, there's the Great Twilight itself.
Think Mr. Fantastic can? Maybe.
Its curse removes any chance that those involved in the conflict could grow weary of war. At this early phase, many are able to resist its influence, but that won't last forever.
He's a support, Isaiah.
It's
or
only
a
a matter
strategist.
of time until every soul in Erebonia will be able to think of nothing but war. Which is why I presented the other nations an ultimatum. Do nothing, and allow themselves to be swallowed up by the Empire, forever stained by its curse. Or join me in one final effort to keep the world from ending. Fighting back, no matter the cost.
Yo, I'm trying to see Thanos right now, Tino.
That's what I told those women you met, and it's what I've told everyone else I've been in contact with.
The reflect move eats her ult, but it doesn't last as long though, no?
Just how many countries have you spoken to?
Wait. You're telling me you've talked to everyone already?
Good morning.
Much like Operation Jormungand itself, my plan is well underway. The bell cannot be unrung. Even if I were to die, the choice to fight or be overtaken would still remain. Now, I'll keep my predictions as to what they will choose to myself. But humans are foolish and prideful, but they tend to show their true colors and their true strength in times of crisis.
She's crazy.
In the end, that will be the deciding factor.
Unbelievable.
I see you're fully prepared to go through with this, even having predicted the possible fallout.
You see, Kev?
But, Muse, why join us?
Potter.
I can see your resolve, and I get what you're trying to do. But what I don't get is why you joined Class 7. What purpose did that serve? If everything you just told us is true, wouldn't it have been more effective for you to stay behind the scenes? And even if enrolling at the branch campus was part of your plan, you didn't need to transfer to Class 7. Wasn't sticking with us through everything that happened in the Grawl an unnecessary risk?
I only did what would benefit me, naturally.
Bullshit.
How could I resist the chance to get close to the son of the Chancellor, the Ashen Awakener himself? He seemed like he would have some connection to the curse, so I thought that learning more about him would be advantageous in the long run.
Cap.
Of course, it didn't hurt that Instructor Reen is totally my type.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, that part I believe. But the rest of that explanation was bullshit.
Oh, yeah, she actually... Yuna... Yeah, that's my girl for real. Promise you. That's my girl for real, bro. I literally just said BS. And sure enough, she said it too. Yep. That's my freaking girl for real.
Agreed. That sounds like a job for one of your pieces. As a player, it would be safer for you to stay removed from all this. And that includes you talking to us in person right now.
When I connected with everyone in the Grawl, I felt a warmth inside you, Muse. No matter what you might say now,
Kevin,
you
for
couldn't
real.
have fabricated that. Your feelings toward all of us are genuine. That's the one thing I can say with absolute certainty.
Altina.
Your poker face is starting to crack, Egret. Still, that little trick of yours is something else. You could really give Osborn a run for his money. And this plan you've come up with is probably the best chance anyone has of shutting down the Empire. But the question is, can you live with yourself afterward?
Damn.
Yeah, you've thought the plan up, but I'm guessing you sure as hell wish there was another way.
Listen, Muse, you may not think so, but you really are just a regular girl.
Damn, she really said you ain't shit.
What?
Your friendships with Elise and Alphen, your pride in our class, your major crush on Instructor Reen, they're all part of that. That dirty mind of yours, and the way you tease people can be a little annoying, I admit. Still, you're just an ordinary girl who loves sweets, gossip, and all sorts of other regular stuff. Same kind of girl you'd find anywhere.
Said she ain't shit.
Sure, you may also be a genius who can come up with plans to change the fate of the world, but that's beside the point. There's no
like this is
way
Wynn
an
talking to me?
ordinary
Best believe.
girl like you would be okay with a plan that would cost millions of people their lives, is there?
He's just a regular dude, Tiki Joe. Same kind of dude you can find anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know, you like anime and waifus, and you occasionally like to travel, and you know, you're very family oriented. But like, and like also on top of that, like, you know, you got a pretty fire stream with the creative ideas and a fantastic vision. But like, there's no way you think that you could ever outdib somebody of my caliber. Like, I just, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way you ever think that you could possibly compete.
Aha! Now I see. You wanted us to hear this plan, but you didn't want to go through with it. Because every idea you came up with called for too great a sacrifice. And you were hoping that with Reen and the others, you would find another way.
Got her. And as in the words of Isaiah, peace out. Yeah, GG's. We'll see you later, man. Kev, it's time.
Let me put it another way. What do you really want, Muse? I'm not asking future Duchess Mildine Uselith de whatever. I'm asking Muse Egret, member of Class 7. What do you want to do?
Yuna, the truth is...
Yeah, you're cooked, Isaiah.
Well, isn't this a touching sight?
Oh, here we go. I don't think that these students understand. I will absolutely clap them. What are we talking about here, man?
They're from the main campus. And isn't that...
Nah. Out they minds, bro. Freaking Fritz and goofy ass Ada. Oh, it's Michael. I knew he was the ops though. I can't wait to beat him up personally. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dog. Down bad. Honestly, Kev. Oh shit. I forgot Shirley was with them.
We meet again, Class 7.
Don't try to run. We have you surrounded.
Ada. Fritz? And what's going on?
It's been some time, Class 7. How convenient to find all of you in one place.
Ah, former instructor Irving.
Former instructor is hilarious.
Surprised to see you on their side. I take it you've chosen to remain with the military then.
Receptive as ever, former Principal Le Guin. I have some plans of my own.
I've been trying to tell y'all that Michael is the ops. I think he was the first person I pointed out as shady during CS3. I was just like, yeah, I hate him.
I've since taken on the position of field exercise supervisor for the Thor's main campus. For your safety, I would advise you all to come quietly.
Bro thinks he's doing anything with that gun.
Are you kidding me?
Do you know how far the bullet has to travel through the barrel before it even has a chance of hitting anybody? Shut your ass up. Huge ass gun, and for what?
It's good to see you, Kurt. How have you been since the Graal?
Valimar heed my call. Facts.
Your Highness.
You're seriously working with the Sanguine Ogre.
What the shit is she doing in a Thor's uniform?
That's real.
Oh, you like it?
Long nose like
I
Usopp,
filled
crazy.
it out nicely.
Everyone's here. Just like the intelligence division said they would be. The would-be Imperial assassin, Ash Carbide, and all of his Class 7 accomplices.
Here we go.
Even Lady Mildine, suspected instigator of the recent armed uprisings. As a representative of both Thor's and the Imperial family, it is my duty to take you all in.
You know, I miss the days during like CS 1 and 2 when he didn't look so punchable. But like right now, I just want to, you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead and try.
I'm sorry, but I can't let that happen.
What? You think you're hot shit now that you've got some shiny new toys?
As a matter of fact, I do. After all, what good is power if you can't exercise it? And right now, you are all powerless to stop me.
Bro's the main
Especially
villain.
given that my sniper has a bead on your Rakshasa right now.
Hold on, who's the sniper? Okay, so first of all, shout out my dog Gareth, right? Love Gareth.
The
If
red
Randy was
constellation's here too?
damn, I wish Randy was here. But can we look? Of all the people that you were to aim a sniper on in this group, you chose Aurelia? You're insane. She literally has Ultra Instinct. What are we talking?
Playing around,
All right.
huh? This whole thing seems a little petty, but whatever.
I'm only here to fulfill His Highness's orders.
Between the Jaegers and Major Irving, they've staged a two-pronged offensive. Having to fight my way through both of them and ensure Lady Mildean's safety might prove a tad bothersome.
Exactly. See how casual she is? That Spidey sense is deadly. You see this shit, Kirita?
We've set up a perimeter with the Ark Royale and the RMP's anti-aircraft cannons. Trying to escape aboard your landing craft would be suicide. And don't even try bringing out your Panzer Soldats. That will make no difference.
You knew about that, huh?
He was our instructor, after all.
Be that as it may, my friends have shown me a new potential path, and I'm not about to let that slip through my fingers.
You know what? All right, man. Nah, don't reintroduce her. Crazy work.
Do your worst. I, Muse Egret of Class 7, will fight back with everything I've got.
Muse.
Hell yeah, that's more like it.
That's right. This is not where our story ends.
Not until we get our instructor back.
Oh, very well. I suppose we'll have to break you before you really understand the position you're in.
Welcome back, by the way, Cole.
And we'll do so with the greatest that Thor's Class 1 has to offer.
We're cooking them.
Show us how far you've come since the Grawl.
We won't let our history stay our blades.
Yeah, I don't know. Who gave Fritz speaking lines?
So don't give us anything less than your all.
Can we just swerve over and have Cedric and say, dog, for real?
Wasn't planning on it, assholes.
I hope you're ready, Your Highness.
I've been waiting for a chance to cut loose. Brace yourselves.
I'm ready. We fight together, everyone.
Let's do this, new Class 7. Here I come.
Prepare yourselves.
No way y'all let him move
You
first?
better not
Alright, that's fine.
disappoint me, okay?
So long as I
Give
get
it
that
your
one turn,
all.
we'll be
You'll
alright.
need it.
Reduce all enemy HP, reduce any, AP requirements, reduce HPs to a certain amount within 40 turns. Okay, bet.
All right.
Yeah, you said it's on for Sledgehammer EX?
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer!
How are we looking on? Okay, cool. Good to know. I'm thinking.
Yeah. Burning heart!
We do
Let's go.
this. We do this. I probably should have. Okay, that's fine. Actually, what is your?
Very well.
Okay. Got all of them.
Behold,
We're
the
gonna get
dual
started
blades
on
of
breaking them.
Vander. Now, I'll end it. Ha! Ragnar, strike!
Altina.
Switch.
Let's move.
Perfect.
I'll shred you to pieces! Ah! Now, everyone at once!
Hi, Kifa. Or Kifa, how you doing? How you be? Yep, come get wrecked real quick. I'm starting to see something. Let me get wrecked real quick. I'm trying to see some.
You guys are pretty good.
Oh, not her hopping back. Crazy. Now listen, this is gonna sound crazy.
I'll cast a spell on you.
Fuck this shit.
It's time. I'm doing pretty good, Kifa. It's good seeing you. It's good seeing you. Hopefully the weekend was solid. This song is good as hell, Astra. You said it's called Endure Grief?
A little too far.
Fire. There's only open fire and reload? Literally that. Because what are we saying?
You're holding out rather well.
Of course you hop back. I cannot believe this guy. Units level from 68 to 69. Nice. Ash leveling up twice is crazy. Did he level up twice? Holy smokes. Sarah went from 70 to 71. Most common boss theme, I think. Yeah, that's fire. AP increased by 3.
I can't believe you've improved this much.
Yeah, and y'all are sitting on your laurels.
Well, you didn't bore me.
Yo, KJ, what's going on? Been a good weekend? Let's go.
What did you expect? Hatchlings have to grow up someday, right?
We couldn't afford to lose now. Not to you, Your Highness. As a Vander, I swore my swords to your protection. But now that you've lost your way, I need to protect you from yourself.
Real. Pray for you, about to hop on ranked? Yeah, GG's. And what is the game we're playing today? I'm interested. Oh, we're back on the Legend of Heroes, Kifa. We're on Cold Steel 4. And it's been a time. It's been.
Fine. Let's see how those swords of yours fare against this.
Uh-oh.
To me, Testarossa!
Welp. It's alright is definitely something you could say. And a massive understatement. I saw this coming. Yeah, we'll end your Vermilion Night, bro. Damn, that sword's looking kind of nice, though. I'm not going to hold you.
Now, are you ready for the real battle?
So
What does it have, hair like that? Do you see this?
1,000 weapons.
Your Highness, this is outside the scope of our operation.
Seriously? You're whipping it out now? I swear, a little excitement and off you go.
Allie, now!
A word?
Black Shade, release!
A word? Well, say less.
You really think that such puny machines stand a chance against the Divine Knight?
Who's gonna tell him?
What the heck is that?
Damn. 1,000 weapons is right.
Oh, no, this dude is a Gilgamesh.
It still has remnants of the Vermilion Apocalypse's power inside it.
If only we had a Spiegel.
Funny you should say that.
A word? A word? Phoenix! Hi, Phoenix. How you doing? How you be? Kifa, I'm telling you, this series is so worth it to get into. It is a massive series, I will warn you.
But how?
But it is so worth it.
I just so happened to stumble upon it at Rock Patio.
Hi,
and
Phoenix.
quietly delivered it to
Addie,
the others for this very
hi.
contingency.
It has been incredibly long. I hope you've been fantastic. It's so good seeing you.
You guys.
Looks like it got there okay.
Your timing was perfect, Muse. Sandy helped us finish up the repairs.
Give him help for us, Kurt.
Right. Of course.
Let's freaking go. Yeah, good seeing you too, Phoenix. What's going on? What's going on? Don't know where these weapons come from, but hey.
Don't you?
Now we can turn the tide!
So you've got one more piece of junk. What good will that do?
Hey, no worries, Phoenix. Hey, and look, even if it takes longer, don't even worry about it.
Here we go.
Addie, I've been pretty freaking solid myself. Thanks for asking. I'm happy. I'm happy you're here. Ah. Wow. Actually, this should be okay.
Now then, who shall
Fate Gilgamesh, probably? Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Fate Gilgamesh. Sorry. Did not mean anime Gilgamesh. Reduce enemies' HP to 50%. Well. Let's see. If I had to make a guesstimate. Well, okay, yeah, I thought so.
My turn.
No shot we gotta go for the head. There's actually no way. Oh, well, I'll be. Hey, Isaiah, what's going on here, man?
I got this.
Thanks for the bits.
Yeah! It's down! It's mine! What?
Rude. Oh, really?
They're mine!
Hey, his VA is actually kind of going off right here. Oh, really? It heals everybody, but okay, good to know. Hey, high key. Just go ahead. Lock it in. Feels like 8 at once. Ah, I see. Oh, damn. Oh, that's actually crazy. That's actually, whoops. Activate charge. Yes. We're good, though. Don't need to do that. He changed stances on you. Oh, no, I lied. He didn't. He just looked different at the camera angle.
Let's get them! They're mine!
Mm-hmm. You already know what it is. We're building up.
Let's go.
That'll be 6, not 8.
It's mine.
My turn.
Yeah!
Once again.
Yeah! It's mine!
Okay. That's mad rude.
Mine!
My turn.
Yes, sir. You better stop that nonsense, man.
Take this! Wide open!
Yes, sir.
Everyone ready?
Hi, Jimmy. How you doing? How you be? Welcome in. Hold on. I still didn't jam into the music. I see it, though.
It's mine!
Like, I'm enjoying it. Keep, yeah. OST across all the games. Fire. Nary a miss. Nice. Easy claps.
Why are you resisting?
Clown? The running joke is that Falcom is a music company that makes a few video games. That is so funny, actually. Nice. W Link level 4. We love to see it. And now how? Like you just met. Ooh, not Ash and Sarah. You won? You best believe, Jimmy. Okay, Yuna.
Take him down, Bander!
Damn. Damn. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. We're gonna take the head off of that thing.
Did we get him?
Was that enough?
No, it's not over yet.
This is absurd. How could mere Panzer Soldats do this?
Come on, Princey boy. You can do better than that. You do know how much stronger your machine is than theirs, right? You're bringing shame to the Testarossa name.
Oop.
You're so pathetic, I can feel my weapon cringing at you.
Damn.
Surely, now's really not the time. And please don't call me Princey Boy.
Whatever you say, Your Highness.
Ada, Fritz, everyone into the Soldats!
Really?
They only have 3. We'll bring them down through sheer numbers.
Your Highness!
That's going too far.
Are you questioning your prince's orders? The Red Constellation, then! What are you waiting for? Capture them!
Your
Damn.
Highness.
Yo, hey, okay, you seeing this, man?
I don't think so.
Elisa. Gaius. God damn it, Gaius is here. And I'm assuming Emma. Oh, shoot.
Class 7?
Yo, it's gang.
Nice work.
Are all of you okay? We managed to pinpoint the singularity, so we came to help. Forgive the impropriety, Your Highness.
However, we cannot let your unchivalrous behavior go unchallenged.
Talk to him, Laura.
That's right.
Just went straight for the rose. You see this shit?
Stand idle while our fellow Class 7 members are in danger.
Nah, she still doesn't have the
How
glasses
did they
on.
manage to break through the RMP's perimeter?
I'll admit their timing's good, but...
I've said it before and I'll say it again. This makes no difference.
Bro, somebody's gonna come get him.
Bring
Honestly,
everyone you like. It won't change.
yeah, Astra.
Are you quite sure about that?
Oh, I was like, what is she doing? Oh. Yo, Muse is really an EP battery, huh? Kev, dead ass, bro. I'd be like, damn, me for real? Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh la la!
Isn't that?
It was here this whole time?
The Pantagruel!
Impossible. Where did it come from?
Damn.
That was some truly impressive cloaking.
Aw, shit. Yeah, GG's, bro. Y'all be
Well
easy,
done,
man.
Miss Witch. You ask the impossible, and I deliver. Hello, Your Highness. You've gotten taller since we last met. Major, Ogre, how have you been? Our side's ready to fight at any time. Are you?
Yikers. Wood? Yeah, we know. Ooh, my boy.
Damn! That's one way to turn the tables.
Prince Cedric, I hate to admit this, but we don't have the power to deal with their forces as it stands.
Nah, fight us.
I suggest we make a strategic retreat.
They're crazy.
Very well, Major. Send word to all main campus students. Kurt, Class 7, crew of the Pantagruel. This round goes to you. But I will not allow this insult to go unavenged. I promise you that.
Yeah, we're gonna send this man back to the hospital or whatever he ended up at after CS2. Cause like, I don't know who he thinks he is, bro.
Students, withdraw.
Hello, Deadeye, what's going on, sicko?
Yes, sir. That means us too, Gareth.
Right.
Hey, honestly, Astra, they should have. I'm trying to see what happens when one of the Divine Knights get its butt kicked, bro. The Thor's main campus students and the Red Constellation retreated. Once everyone had calmed down, Muse and Vita began to talk things through. You see it, Kev? Hold on, this track. Hey. Hey.
These Class 7 reunions are never uneventful. Still, it's good to see you all again.
Right back at you, Brigadier General. Yeah, Tem, this one is, yo. And thank you for saving us. You know, Egret, I thought it was weird you just had one person with you, even if it was the Rakshasa. But damn, keeping the ship right above our heads the whole time? That's a hell of a move. Dog, Tem, yes. All Vita's idea, and it worked out in the end, right? Don't be so modest. You're the one who timed things out and gave the command, after all. I didn't even realize you two knew each other. She reached out after the incident at the Infernal Castle. Since then, her sponsorship has been of great help to us. In turn, Vita's been supporting my plans and teaching me a little magic. Well, that's worrisome. Still to the front? Say less. I'm on my way to it literally after stream today. But my concerns aside, it really is nice to see you, Vita. Finally got rid of those silly glasses, did you? You must be serious. That's right. If I'm going to rescue Reen and Celine, I don't have time to hide who I am.
It would appear you are the same as ever, Vita.
Uh-oh. Lolly Mom's here. Grandmother. Hello, Grandmother. Calling from Erin, I take it?
It simply took me a while to get a grasp on the spirit veins over there. Emma's not the only one with grievances to air, Vita, but we have more pressing matters to attend to. Wouldn't you lot agree?
Oh, yeah, right. Does that mean there's a singularity here after all? Altina, the fact you have to ask after you saw the last one?
The profusion of pleroma grass should be proof enough. Hurry and drive the stake into it.
I'm on it. Jeff, have to roll out? What do you mean by that? Yo, listen, every day can be a half day, Tino, if you just clock out. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop. Tino, have yourself a great freaking night, homie. We'll see you maybe tomorrow. And if I don't get to see you, I hope you have a good rest of your week. Is that for Rena's VA? You know, I'm not sure, but I'll tell you I wouldn't be surprised. For sure tomorrow, my man, pots and pans. We'll probably be on more of this tomorrow. That makes 5 now, together with the ones we found in Norcia and Nord. We've got just 2 more left then. Rescuing our instructor is finally starting to feel like a reality. Oh, I see. Yes, this should allow you to pin down the workshop's location. You all really are amazing. A bit similar? Even with the odds stacked against you, you've still found a sliver of hope to hold on to. Hey, don't act like you're not a part of this. She out here doing the Riku. Yeah, Muse, remember what you told us earlier? And your plans are set up so that they can carry on without you overseeing them personally, right? Come with us. We'll get Instructor Reen back together. But You've got the Golden Rakshasa already. That's enough of a symbol to rally your troops behind. And isn't this the perfect chance to make Schwarzer owe us one for life? Huh, although I'm not sure it'll ever balance out everything he's done for us. It's your choice, Muse. We can still rescue him without you. It is most likely the one who rescues him first will see the most gratitude. I would have thought this would have been more appealing to you, but I suppose it does not matter. You won't be first either way. You're very skilled at pushing her buttons. Yeah, GG's. Rena's also... Oh, no way. Oh, damn. A fun fact. Back when Genshin Impact was coming out and was only available on PlayStation, my first poll... my first 10 poll ended up with Diluc as... or Diluc as my first 5-star. And then it came out on PC. And, you know, in the time that I played Genshin afterwards, I hadn't been able to pull him again. So, hey. I'm sick. Wait, so you and Rena locked? Yeah, apparently, man. Apparently. Oh, yep, read that. Well, when you put it like that, how can I not come along? Also shares the voice of Shirley Orlando. Ah.
Then I, Muse Egret, will happily return to Class 7.
Nice.
Thank you, all of you, for helping me find my way back.
Nice. Muse left Aurelia and the rest in charge of the Viceland army in the Pantagruel. After bidding farewell to Maya and the others, Class 7 returned to Aaron Village via the Spirit Path. Right. Yeah, Ratnox. That makes sense. You're a big Muse fan also? You know something, Ivy? I'm starting to realize something, right? And I think that you exist to stress me out. I think that's what I'm seeing here. Let's go, Ivy. Oh my fucking god. Joe finally got one other human being, bro. The two who had gone to investigate in Heimdall had also returned to Aaron. Members of Class 7 celebrated Muse's return, as well as the discovery of the Singularity. Ain't no freaking way. Once night had settled on the village, the new Class 7 headed off to a certain location at Yuna's suggestion. I don't know what to say. I'm grateful for you because you're on and you're helping keep him calm. So the opposite. I would be appreciative that I could do that for you. But that doesn't excuse what you just said. Yo. Hey, honestly, very, very valid. Because, yo, they set her up like crazy in CS1 Temp. Yeah, Astra, 100%. 100%. Of course. Positively soothing. Though I do find it a bit embarrassing mingling with the gentlemen like this. Hey, real Ratnox. Real. The feeling's mutual. Yo, this man in the bath with his fucking hat on will never not be hilarious. Like, my man's got a towel on, he's stripped down otherwise, hat. Relax. I prefer my chicks fully grown. Ain't exactly getting a response here. Damn. Cooked. I think I also like the fact that I built music like I built Shara. That's fair. Bro, so has to be fresh? No, Deadeye, like I see it, because like also same vibe, but also what? And what kind of response would that be, huh? Sheesh. And since when are you the bashful type, Muse? If anything, I'd expected her to have bathed with Instructor Irene already. You didn't. Oh, I'm only joking. We haven't bathed together, but, well... When was this? That didn't happen in my game. Hell nah. Not them forging memories. Damn, you really got that numbskull Schwarzer to go along with one of your little games? That's actually pretty impressive. Optional bath scene? Yeah, ain't no freaking way. It's when Muse says shit like this and I'm like, girl, this is her whole character, bro. Sans that shit? So what, the other 10% of her character? What are we talking about here? Ain't no freaking way. There is no way. She is like that 90% of the time. There's no way. Oh wait, hold on. I can only assume he was pushed into a position where he couldn't possibly refuse. Speaking of the instructor, I'm worried about him. Not to mention the fate of the branch campus. Oh, you mean all that stuff Principal Le Guin told us? Who'd have thought the main campus would turn our school into one of their bases? Yeah, that shit is crazy. The Viceland Army's intel is nothing short of reliable. It appears the Arc Royale has been all over the place. Same with both the Sanguine Ogre and the main campus instructors in tow. Don't forget your hat when you bathe. Xanadu. If you don't slip and slide. Xanadu, I know you actually do dress up like Ash, though. I know you do, bro. I figured as much. Sounds like the government's got them all right under its thumb. And we still have no idea where Instructor Toa, Mint, Lind, or Becky are. Dog, we don't know where Toa is yet. We're cooked, bro. Lind is also pretty important in that group. Not even the Viceland army has managed to get a hold of any information about them. I hate that damn hat on Kurt. It's here to stay. Like, there's no way. We're similarly in the dark about what Elise and the princess might be up to. I imagine the general will be in contact should she discover anything. And that makes me wonder if Tita and Tio are okay too. Damn, we haven't heard about Tia. Oh, left ear being pierced? Wait, Kurt's left ear is pierced? I've never noticed. Not to mention Louise and Jessica. Hey, I ain't seen no piercing. I need to make sure they're safe. Just like Pablo, Sydney, and the others were. Oh, were you talking about Ash? Oh, I'm talking about Kurt. We'll see them again. For now, we just have to trust in everyone's abilities. Okay, I see what you did there. The lot of them are tougher than I gave them credit for. Hell, even Tatiana's come a long way. Oh, you don't say. You're damn right I didn't. Well, if we gotta believe in everyone, that includes believing in ourselves, too. Oh, yeah, that's right, Tati. You. Ash is claiming you out here on these streets, so what's up? We did manage to get all the new Class 7 together, back together after all, even if it did take some doing. Yes, all that remains is to get our instructor back. Yo, I'm really like looking at this again and seeing Muse, bro, just neck deep in the water is killing me because the other two are just chilling. It will take the combined efforts of all of us, Class 7s, new and old. I can't ignore the obligations my own plans demand, but I still intend to play my part as a member of Class 7 to the fullest of my ability. Huh. Well, I ain't gonna let being a wanted man slow me down none. We don't need Schwarz's help to knock some heads together. Right. We may not have our instructor by our side, but we can still make good use of what we learned from him. You'd expect nothing less of us. You said it. Let's make it happen. Thank God to get me out of here, bro, because if anything crazy happened like last time, I'm not gonna lie to you. The game would be getting turned off. Like there's actually no way. Like we left off without any incident. We're here. Oh shit. This isn't what I wanted to see. You love a shirtless man? Hey, mother?
Emma.
Damn. Bro's name is written in wingdings.
Reen!
E.
Reen!
Hold on, not the alert's doubling.
Reen!
Reen! Reen!
Reen!
Reen!
Instructor Reen!
Yo,
Instructor
E.
Instructor
I appreciate the raid like crazy. You gotta go. Spoilers ahead. Because what are we talking about here?
Collect the fragments.
Huh? Yo, everybody coming in from the one and only X_X Generics stream. What a name. If we're just not meeting for the first time, my name is Felix Wind, Variety Caster here on Twitch, and we're live today. Playing some Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 4. We are 9 games deep. I know some of y'all in here have been watching.
Like you went up a rank.
Nice. I know some of y'all in here have been watching E recently play Trails in the Sky. I am literally 8 games ahead of that man. Like it's looking real wild. He'll catch up to me soon, undoubtedly. Yeah, yo, dude, do your freaking thing. I'm sorry to hear about the back, but I do hope, yeah, that gets better. All right, apply whatever is required in order for you to feel better. Love you so much, man. Seriously, thank you. Why was Reen's name written like that? Because that man is tired. That man is like me, Isaiah. Sick, busy, tired, and allergic. You best believe put it on a shirt. Because ain't no freaking way. Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy work. I'm going to run this raid video for y'all real quick. We're going to see what's popping for us after the scene. Low key, though, if we can save, I'm not going to hold you. We might just have to, like, you know, kind of double up on the raid and pull up on somebody else. Weekend, I appreciate you swinging in. It's good seeing you. It's good seeing you. And welcome back in, Tati. Very mild spoiler reason for that? Yeah, I believe that. Say less in that case. Say less, say less. I'll be back in a second. Good afternoon, passengers. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. Oh. Oh my. I promise.
Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom.
Danger. Beyond this edge is the volcano. Beforehand, but it's He's dead! We're through the worst of it. Thank you very much for watching that or listening, because I see my man Blade over there on YouTube. If you're still here after watching that, thank you very much for hanging out. I'm live Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, so you will not catch me this particular Wednesday, starting at about 4 p.m. Eastern. You may now, or sorry, you can check the schedule tab on the channel to see it in your time zones and enjoy yourself a little bit more here on twitch.tv/FelixWind. Hello, neighbor. What's going on? What's going on? How you doing? How you freaking be? I hope the weekend was good to you. I appreciate you swinging in. What's going down? What's going down?
There's a little treat on me. Nice work, troops.
Yo, I already know I got
easy.
like a C. Oh, I lied. Oh, we save right here. Ooh, do I leave it here, y'all? Or do I? It's 8 o'clock. I'm gonna save. I'm making new save data. Making new save data. Weekend was good. How was yours? Busy. Let me tell you some. Damn. Yeah, Blade, I appreciate you, yo. We're literally about to be wrapping up here soon. But I'll be back again tomorrow, Chief. I'll be back again tomorrow. More? Selena's trying to hold me up so that she can go and grind ranked some more. There's no way. It's on the hour, but I guess you really got the trails itch? I do. Hey, look at her. Look at her. Yeah, no, we're leaving. We're going. Who are we raiding out to? Because I promise you, there is no way. Nah, I need to go get food, and then I need to get to grinding. This is crazy. She might be sick. Isaiah, I promise you, yo. I've been trying to warn everybody about her. She is actually bonkers. And Damien streaming? He's on to something? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, no. We know what it is. We know what it is. Hold on. What's Damien up to? I see that man. I see that man. Hold on. Hold on. Twitch.tv Damien. He's playing Rivals? We'll say less. I will leave this screen as it is right here. We'll proceed from this point tomorrow. We will 100% proceed from this screen tomorrow. Let's go say what's up to Damien. We have not been able to pull up on Damien in a minute because that man streams like maybe 3.5 times out of the year. So let's pull up on him. All right. See you in gold. If you don't shut your ass up. I love y'all to the moon and back. Thank you so much for coming through, being cool, and being you as you all are. And Blade, hopefully I get to see you tomorrow. All right. You made the mistake of going on a hike instead of watching me. Ooh, let's not make that mistake again. No, I'm just kidding. I hope the great outdoors was nice to you, yo. Oh my God. Yo. No, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. And of course, yo, bye, bestie. We'll see you later. If you're on tonight, you already know what it is. At the very least, I'm lurking on you. You know what I mean? At the very least, Let's see. We'll put on that athletic. You know what I mean? That. All right, yo. I'll see you tomorrow, 4 p.m. Don't be late, or I swear to Bob, I will pack you up.